is going on, everybody, and welcome to the Thursday Night Football Watch Along. It's me, it's E, it's NYG, Jeffy T, with an 85 at the end, you see, with my guy over here on the side, Mitch Kofsky. And we're going to be bringing it to you guys the Thursday night football game between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cleveland Browns. A little bit of an AFC North vibe we got going on here. So before we get into the festivities, Mitch, how are you doing tonight on this Thursday evening?
I'm doing good. Let me just make this lower. I don't want to hear Kevin Hart. But I'm doing good, man. This game, I don't know how I feel about it, but let's do it.
It should be a very interesting game as both teams right now coming off very, very poor losses in their last games. Obviously, the Pittsburgh Steelers had a 3-point defeat at the hands of the New England Patriots. And as we all know, the New York Jets, they were able to come back after a 14-point lead and were able to come back and defeat the Cleveland Browns before. So we have to see right now what's going to go on with both these teams and how they're both going to bounce back going into this game. But it's going to be quite an interesting one. We're just going to see which one of these teams can end up having that big bounce back performance.
Yeah.
Mitch, what are you looking forward to seeing in this game tonight out of like both quarterbacks, both defenses, both offenses? What do you think both teams have done so far this past week to adjust, going into this game tonight in Cleveland?
It's the run game for me. For Kevin, I always say Kevin Hart. Oh my God. For Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt. There we go. It's just the run game. They don't really have a quarterback, so.
Well, I mean, they do have Jacoby Brissett's not a terrible quarterback. The problem is he's probably not going to be a guy you want to see go out there and throw the ball, 30, 35, 40 times a game. You probably just want to manage the game as much as possible, play good defense, and obviously just let your run game take over the game, like you said. But the question is Pittsburgh what we all think they're going to do? Stack that box, put 8 and 9 in the box, take out that running game of Chubb and Hunt, and try to make Jacoby Brissett go out there and beat them with the pass game. In which Pittsburgh's right now, their strength on defense is their secondary, whereas Cleveland, their weakness on offense is, of course, their passing game, because not just because of the quarterback, but also because of the passing weapons they have out there. Besides Amari Cooper, they really don't have a consistent threat at that wide receiver position, and even the tight end position. Njoku is a solid player, but we have to see him step up to help out their quarterback going forward.
Yeah, definite. Who's projected to win? Do you know? I'll just look it up.
Connor, what's going on, bro? Good luck to your Steelers tonight. I'm sure you're hoping for a big bounce back performance from your Pittsburgh Steelers going into this game against the Cleveland Browns. Good to see you tonight, bro. How you doing, normal guy? Good to see you too, man. Thank you so much for the 3 right now watching. At the moment, it's just me and Mitch, but we're going to have more guests along the way as the game goes along. So just be prepared as we're getting ready for this AFC North matchup. But now, Mitch, I'm going to talk about this. We talked about what's going to happen when Cleveland has the ball offensively against Pittsburgh's defense. What about the other way around when Pittsburgh has the ball going up against their Cleveland Browns defense? What do you think they have to do?
Well, Najee Harris still has that list, Frank, right? So he's still not going to be 100%. So you got to use your wide receivers, Deontay Johnson, George Pickens, and who's the other guy? I'm forgetting.
Chase Claypool.
Chase Claypool, that was it.
Well, he's got to come out and be that big receiver on the outside and be able to catch some of those downfield throws as we go. So that's going to be another one of the questions. Is he going to be able to do that?
And honestly, Trubisky's not that good.
No, he's not. They actually, right now, after 2 games, they have the worst passing offense in the NFL.
Yeah, and I predicted the Steelers to win.
Me too. I think the Pittsburgh Steelers will come out on top. I mean, it's going to be a closer game because always when you have a divisional game, they're going to be tough. But as in terms of who I think has the upper advantage, I still would probably go with Pittsburgh. I believe because they're the home team and also because of the fact that they're going to be wanting to get revenge against this Cleveland Browns team. The fact after what happened that last game with them losing to a New England team that they're clearly a better team than. So no surprise they come out and pretty much try to lay the stomping to a Cleveland Browns team that's still trying to find their way offensively going forward.
Yeah, and I just looked. The Browns are like a 4.5-point favorite.
That's what we probably figured would be the case. Is they would probably be a 3.5, 4-point favorite, but we'll have to see what's going on. Actually, I take that back. The game is actually in Cleveland right now, so we're going to have to see if the Cleveland, the dog pound is going to give them that big type of advantage over here in Cleveland and help out that Browns team go forward. Obviously, when you think about the Browns defense, the first guy you think about is Myles Garrett. Myles Garrett is going to be a guy that Pittsburgh Steelers offense, especially their offensive line, is going to have to make sure to take out of this game. There's no Jadeveon Clowney on the other side, as Chris Boswell is just seconds away from kicking the ball. Jerome Ford for the Cleveland Browns will be receiving the punt as we go. We're just about ready to kick off Thursday Night Football. The kick is away as we speak, and it'll be kicked out of the end zone. The Cleveland Browns will get the ball at the 25-yard line of their own side of the field. Michael Gibbons, what's going on, bro? Good to see you.
That's actually positive Philly. What is up, man? That's actually
positive Philly. Good to see you, bro. Hope you had a great day today. Thank you for coming by the chat as they're going over the offense right now for the Cleveland Browns.
Yeah.
Can Jacoby Brissett go out there and make the plays on offense to help balance out what is supposed to be a very strong offensive run game for them? One wide receiver up top, one wide receiver down below. Donovan Peoples-Jones gets over, line up by the tackle, rotates, and there's the handoff. Nick Chubb up the middle, and he's going to pick up at least about a couple of yards for about a 2nd and 8 right now for the Cleveland Browns offense as we go. Clearly going to start out with the running game. Kevin Stefanski, the head coach of the Cleveland Browns for the past few seasons, he's going to be calling the plays offensively for the Browns going forward. Seeing what kind of plays and schemes he's got going forward to fool this Pittsburgh defense. One wide receiver up top, one wide receiver down below. Njoku in motion to the left. Wide receiver on the middle. Rotates this to the middle of the line. Brissett takes a snap, hands it off. And there's a big run there by Nick Chubb. Hurls the defender and gets over the first down marker for at least about a 10-yard gain for Nick Chubb.
That was a nice.
Up the middle.
That was a nice hurdle.
Good block there in the middle of the field, too, by the offensive line. Jedrick Wills and Joe Bitonio on the left side, one of the best left sides in football, were able to take out Cam Hayward on the side. One wide receiver up top, two wide receivers down below. Brissett in the shotgun. Chubb flanks him to his left, takes the snap, looks to his left, and he throws it away just before the sack. As he was getting pressured up the middle, guess who? Cam Hayward, the defensive tackle up the middle of the field, as well as Devin Bush on the left side. Mike Tomlin now, in his 16th year as the head coach of the Pittsburgh Steelers, on the sideline right now as we speak. Good defense there by Pittsburgh on that play. They're always going to bring that pressure. They're always going to try to make the quarterback uncomfortable as much as possible. One wide receiver up top, three wide receivers down below. Hunt motion, throws it. Cooper over the side. He's going to get tackled for a possible loss.
What's good, Randy?
What's going on, bro?
What's going on, guys?
You got the game on? You got the game on?
Yes, sir.
All right. Nick Chubb had a good run, and since then, the Browns kind of fell off.
Two wide receivers up top, two wide receivers down below. Brissett takes the snap in the shotgun. He's looking down the field, throws it down the field, and it's going to be almost picked off, knocked away from Amari Cooper.
I got the Steelers defense in fantasy, so I want them to do well tonight.
It looks like, I don't know.
I got Deontay Johnson.
There we go.
Hunt looked like he went off the field. I don't know if he's hurt or not.
Shush. No way.
No, from that hurdle? From that hurdle, you think? Because I believe it. From that hurdle?
Minka Fitzpatrick got the play over there.
Hey, I'll be right back.
I'm sorry. I believe that's Kevon Wallace that made the play.
Kevon Wallace, wow.
As the Browns are about to punt it away now for about the 39-yard line. The punt is off, and the Steelers are going to let it bounce, and it's going to roll into the end zone for a touchback. Randy, how are you doing right now on this Thursday evening? Very chilly Thursday evening.
Yeah, chilly over here on the Canada side of the border too, man.
It feels, when football comes around, man, the cold weather is just coming around the bend, and with
I
it being
know.
officially the beginning of fall, those temperatures are going to start dropping,
It
and those
sucks,
hits
man.
of football are going to be popping. Oh, you have no idea. It does suck, bro.
You know winter's coming when football's around, but it sucks because like you're so excited for football, but you hate the snow.
Yeah, it's just like you want to try to enjoy the last few days of the warm weather. Maybe we might get an Indian summer sometimes in September, but it's like that cold weather is pretty much around the bend, and that's when we're pretty much gonna be stuck inside for the next few months. We're gonna be freezing our asses off going forward.
Yep.
Hey, we got 2 people watching on Twitch. I appreciate you guys.
Thank you.
Guys, if you're like wrestling, we have another wrestling show going on right now. The Wrestling Experience with Earl Cole and Matt the Giants fan is the guest. So please go over there. Tell him I sent you. Yeah, to talk about the AEW Grand Slam where Earl was there. Earl was at. So,
Hey, speaking of new guys that are part of the team, Philly Halftime. What's going on, bro? And our guy, Unpopular Opinion Sports. What's going on, NYG22?
hey,
What's up,
halftime,
Billy?
if you want to come in, I'll send you the link. What's good, man? What's good?
Good to see you, bro.
Unpopular opinion. We got to collab, me and you. I want to, just talk Eagles and Giants and football. So hit me up.
Oh, no doubt. You're going to love some of his takes that he's got going on, too, bro. This guy's one of the best out there that nobody's talking about yet. In Philly, hop on, bro.
Is it kind of like people saying Daniel Jones is going to be the MVP?
No. No. We don't want to get into the Daniel Jones talk because the Daniel Jones talk is like pretty much dominated Twitter for the last 6 months, and the less talked about it right now, the better. I don't want to talk about it right now. It's not the day. We'll talk about it when Monday comes around, or like when we get around Sunday. Right now, the Daniel Jones talk is going to be
and
quelled.
by the way, shout out to Timus and Rio Robinson. They're doing a show on Rio channel right now.
Yes.
That guy Timus is going everywhere, which is great.
We got one wide receiver up
Got
top,
married
one wide
and
receiver
walked
down
out.
below. Freiermuth moves in. Claypool shifts into the inside. Trubisky takes the snap, fans the handoff, rolls out to his right. He throws to his right, and it's going to be caught. Caught at about the 32-yard line. Looks like Deontay Johnson. Yep, Deontay Johnson with the big catch on the outside for about a 12-yard gain, a first down. Nice rollout, good elusiveness on the outside to shake the defender, and then a good catch by Deontay Johnson. We all know Deontay Johnson.
Halftime, I appreciate you tweeting it out, bro. I really appreciate you tweeting it out.
Thank you, Philly Halftime. One wide receiver up top, one wide receiver down below. Freiermuth shifts over to the right side. Harris in the backfield. Trubisky takes the snap, hands it off. Harris up the middle, and he's going to pick up at least about 2 yards.
I saw a stat on Trubisky, and it said that he's 1 for 7 for passes over 20 yards.
His completion percentage is 59%.
59%, 362 yards passing so far.
Not
2 touchdowns,
10%
1
more.
interception with a 76.1 quarterback rating. That's Mitchell Trubisky so far this season.
People at work call me Mitchell Trubisky when I was working. It was so bad. I was like, yo, you got a biscuit?
Harris up the middle, and he's going to pick up at least about another 3 yards, setting up about a 3rd and 5 from the 38-yard line of the Steelers. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Look, Almighty is still pumped.
As always, he should.
Oh wait,
Jeff, need you guys to handle the cowgirls. Come on, please.
Jeff, I forgot to tell you. So yesterday during the pick'ems, I didn't know who to pick between Giants and the Cowboys. So I asked Siri heads or tails, and Giants were heads.
Trubisky throws the ball down the field, and it is incomplete. Denzel Ward with the covers there on Deontay Johnson.
I think he's going to look towards Deontay Johnson a lot, just based off of this.
I'm surprised, though. Why would you attack all the cornerbacks you want to attack on that Cleveland defense? You want to attack the Pro Bowler Denzel Ward? I know Deontay Johnson's your best receiver.
Well,
exactly. Why would you attack the best cornerback on that team?
Maybe because you want to test him, see if he's really that good, and be like,
yes, he is.
He's that guy.
I know he's that guy. I'm just
Yeah.
saying.
No, Denzel Ward's
No, I
good.
think he tried to force feed that throw there. That's what he was trying to do.
I agree. He was trying to force feed
You know,
that ball
unpopular
on that one.
sports, unpopular opinion sports. DM me on Twitter, and then we'll work something.
Hey, if he has the time, he can hop on with us too.
Yeah.
Yeah, you DM me too, just to say hi, because I want to say hi.
Hi, Randy.
You hear that? You hear that, MYG? Randy wants to say hi. So he's giving you a hi right there.
Hi.
He's just too bashful to come on camera
wait.
right now and wave.
So, by the way, Jeff, I was just going to tell you guys.
There he is!
Oh, for MK headlines on Tuesday, me, Further, and Randy are going to have On the Road to Victory Jimmy Smith on. So, we're going to have like one of the best Eagle content creators right now. So,
There you go.
He's a good friend of mine. I had him on before.
That's awesome, bro.
Jimmy
Congratulations
knows
to you guys.
He knows his stuff when it comes to like formations and like understanding like schemes and like just everything that comes to like concept of football. Jimmy knows his stuff. Like I literally watch his stuff to try to learn as much as I possibly can because the guy is like a brain.
He's like
you know, so
X's and O's. He's like really
and he's such a cool guy. Like he's such a cool guy too. Like just him as a person, like he's so cool.
Oh, that's
like
nice.
how he comes off like when he does his stuff, like "Go Birds!" Like he does that. Like it's just I just love that kind of bravado that he gives off. You know,
he's got that cocky confidence to him to say that.
Yes,
you love that.
He apparently he's tapped into like some like Eagle head office people potentially too. Like he knows people. So
and Almighty, you say that, but you still come to our streams. So it's like, which one is
troll? He's gonna troll. He loves trolling.
He's not a good one. That's the point.
Ouch.
He's not a good one. You know how often I get these? Like they're the same thing over and over again.
Yeah, well, it is what it is. Maybe see, Randy's got the ring again. He's got the ring again. He's got the ring again. And they're talking about last week's collapse by the Cleveland Browns. Yeah. How they collapsed, who the hell knows? But they collapsed.
Philly, I mean, oh my God. And Jimmy Smith was on with running back Philly last night. He was on with Philly 500 before. Like, this guy's been around.
Pause.
Fuck. I knew that was coming too, Pause. But yeah, okay. Come up with something.
Back on offense.
Almighty, come up with something different.
One wide receiver down below. Hunt shifts into the slot. Chubb in the backfield. Brissett takes the snap, hands it off. Chubb to the outside, and it looks like he's going to pick up at least about a yard or two to the 26-yard line. Tackled by Highsmith.
Alex Highsmith has to have a huge game for the Steelers D. He has to. At 3 sacks the first game.
You're just saying that because you have them in fantasy.
He has to. He's replacing TJ Watt.
That is true. But you have him in fantasy, so that's the real reason.
Nick Chubb right now has 24 touches for 244 yards rushing so far. One wide receiver up top, 2 wide receivers down below. There's the throw to Hunt in the slot. Hunt's going to try to roll out, and he's going to get tackled for at least about another yard gain. And it's going to be about 3rd down and 5. Pittsburgh defense is coming out ferocious. Looks like Miles Jack made the tackle.
Here, this is what I want to happen. I want the Pittsburgh Steelers to get an interception, then go down to the 1-yard line. Then you throw it to Deontay Johnson for a touchdown.
Here we go. Philly halftime is hoping that Amari Cooper goes out there and steps up like he did last year.
It's kind of tough with Jacoby Brissett, though.
Oh, come on.
3 wide receivers up top. Hunt in motion. Brissett, shotgun.
Oh.
And it looks like we're going to get infraction on the defense.
He came back, though. That's BS. Like, he popped back.
The offensive line made him do that. He came over the line, and the offensive lineman jumped right when he came over to get that infraction.
Fuckers.
Damn.
Jedrick Wills. Jedrick Wills helped him get that infraction. Now they're going to change up their game plan. They can just pound the ball up the middle. Pause. Mike Tomlin is not a happy camper. We all know Mike Tomlin gets very animated on the outside. 1 wide receiver up top, 1 wide receiver down below. Brissett, shotgun. Hunt next to him. takes the snap, looks to his left, and he's going to get sacked by the Pittsburgh Steelers defense.
And guys, can you please hit that like button? We only got 4 likes. Let's get that up.
Let's go.
Oh,
Let's get 10
Good
by halftime.
defense by the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yep, he said his name. Almighty said his name.
All right, bro. That's fine. Take it easy, bro. I know Galladay. I don't care about Galladay right now.
You said his name?
We will get to Galladay as much as possible. So, he's like the Derek Barnett of the Giants right now. We'll get more into that dude as the week goes along.
Did
We
you
don't have to
just
worry
say
about
dude?
Monday.
Oh!
I think
He
he
is
said
that. He's a dude. That's all he is right now. He's a dude. The punt is off. Eddie, the punter got struck. What a terrible punt by the Cleveland Browns. It bounced at the 49-yard line. I don't know what the hell I'm saying. 49-yard line of the Cleveland Browns. Awful punt there, but I think it got partially blocked.
And by the
I think
way,
it did. I think he partially blocked it.
yeah, it was blocked. And by the way, throw a touchdown to Deontay Johnson, please. I don't know
Is
which
Newsome
league I
gonna
have
be
him
covering
in.
him? Is Greg Newsome going to be covering him?
I don't know.
If
He's
Greg
just a
Newsome
youth.
is going to be on him, then throw it to him. But if
Almighty,
Denzel Ward's there,
Almighty,
then I
it's
don't
kind of
know.
like everyone on the Knicks.
Pittsburgh's getting 4.5 points.
Yeah.
That's weird. I thought it would be a lot closer because of how bad Pittsburgh's offense has been.
Oh, you did.
Killebrew with the partial block punt.
Killebrew. I love that name.
That's
Killebrew.
a dope
Yep.
game.
Tipped off his left hand, and that's why the punt only went about 20, 30 net yards, if anything.
Killebrew. What a name. Is
And
that
the-
his last name or his first name? That's his last,
last
isn't
name.
it?
It's his
Damn,
last
I
name.
wanted it to be his first name.
Pittsburgh's can get the ball
Oh.
at about the 48-yard line of the Browns. Claypool and the shifts over to the right side. Deontay Johnson on
Oh.
top. Handoff.
Okay.
There's Harris. And Harris is going to run up the middle. Najee Harris for about a 9.5, 10-yard gain. And it's
Okay.
gonna be
That's dip arm.
first down. First
Smoke
down,
Monday, we
Pittsburgh.
got
Maybe second down
Charlie,
and
we got
one.
Garner Johnson. We got Garner Johnson. I would love to have Smoke Monday though, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I was the
Najee Harris
biggest
burst up the
advocate
middle.
for Smoke Monday. I was like, I think one of my jersey because it says Monday on the back.
They're talking about Najee Harris right now. 24 years old, Alabama, 2021 all-rookie team selection at the running back position. 2 wide receivers on top, 1 wide receiver down below. Back to Harris, runs it up the middle, and he's going to pick up at least about 5 yards up the middle. Second down and 5
And
for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
and Randy, looks like unpopular opinion has Steelers defense and fantasy team.
There you go.
Nice.
There you
Nice.
go.
Damn, Najee's got
Guys.
24 yards already.
They don't trust that They don't trust that Cleveland Browns offense. That's why.
You mean
2
their
wide
defense?
receiver up top, 1 wide receiver down below. Defense, yes, my apologies. And there's the snap. Trubisky throws over to the right side. Caught. Looks like Pickens, but he's going to get
Oh, that was
tackled
Pickens. Okay,
for a
that's fine.
loss. Gregory Newsome Jr. is the first one to get him on the outside. There's been questions out there of the fact that the Pittsburgh Steelers have not really targeted a guy like George Pickens on the outside. And it was actually Emerson, the quarterback, that was there first before the rest of the Cleveland Browns were able to get him on the outside and put him down. 3rd down and 8 from about the for the Pittsburgh Steelers 37-yard line. Snap is up. Trubisky takes it, rolls to his right, throws to his right, caught. And it's Najee Harris trying to break the tackles. So he's going to get to about the 32.5-yard line, bring it up a 4th down situation.
Yeah, it's George Pickens. He came out and said in a presser, he's like, I'm open. It's just that Trubisky isn't finding me.
Yeah. Sound familiar, huh? Number 19? And I just devoted right away from what I want to do. As Chris
Hey.
Boswell's about to come out for a field goal.
We can't say that anymore for the Eagles after last game. We can't say that.
6 for 6 on the season so far. 2
Boswell,
for 2.
50-yarder. Here we go.
Field goal. 50-yard field goal for Chris Boswell. One of the best field goal kickers in the game as we speak.
Oh,
Watch
Get
him
ready to
miss.
snap it.
Watch him miss it.
Snap is up.
He
Kick is
missed
up.
it!
And it is wide to the right. Chris Boswell, right to the right. The wind probably played a factor on that one.
Oh my
And
god,
the
I
Pittsburgh
called it.
Steelers, after getting a big special teams play, cannot capitalize. As the
I-
Cleveland Browns are going to get the ball near midfield.
I
Come on,
called
Kareem
it.
Hunt, let's go.
Yo, didn't I call that? I was like, watch him miss it.
You did call that one. You did
Cut it.
call that one, but
Cut
the
the
wind,
tape.
you clearly could tell the wind took that one to the right. The wind,
Well-
that bubble is right on target, and the wind just shot it over to the right side.
Well, look at
Well-
Boswell's face. As soon as the ball, he turned and he was like, "Ooh, that wasn't supposed to happen." He's like, "Ooh."
Yeah, but Jeff, you know what happened? You said he's one of the best kickers in the game, so you jinxed
He
him.
is.
Hey. Mother Nature decided to step in on that play and tell him, you ain't getting this field goal. That's what
Why
Mother
do
Nature
you
decided to
blame
do.
Mother
It's
Nature on
not Jeff's
that?
fault. Mother Nature's blowing wind 30-mile-an-hour left and right.
Oh, look at
Jeff,
this. Look at this. I got money on the game. Stop jinxing the Pittsburgh Steelers. You're a Philadelphia Eagles fan. Why are you putting money on the Steelers, Philly, halftime? You're not supposed to put money on the Steelers. Aren't they one of your hated rivals because they both play in Pennsylvania?
We're not
It's like
rivals.
the Giants and the Jets.
We're not rivals, though.
In-state rivals. You might not say you're rivals, but you both play in-state. That's how the Giants and the Jets, for some reason, take it. I don't know why, but they do.
We barely play each other though, too.
Don't you guys play each other every 4 years?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's similar to with the Giants and the Jets, like every 4 years until you get that rotation of the division you guys play, where it's the
But it's
NFC
different.
East and the AFC North.
It's different. We don't play in meth life.
No, you play in stinking Financial Field. That's what you play.
Oh, wow.
Been
What
eating
a
way too
comeback.
many of brownies.
Hey.
That's right. And there's our quarterback right there, Eli Manning, 2-time Super Bowl winner. As Mr. Boswell is smiling right now on the outside. I don't know why the hell you're smiling. You just missed a field goal, my friend. Skull
No.
Mafia in the house. What up, Skull?
I just read Mike Tomlin's lips, and he's like, when that kick missed, all he said was, "Damn."
Appreciate you stopping by, bro. Appreciate you stopping by. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe. And yeah, DM me on Twitter. I was so wrong. You spelled Hurst wrong. You spelled Hurst wrong.
Unless Hayden Hurst is playing for the Philadelphia Eagles all of a sudden.
No, I have him on my bench, so he's not on the Eagles.
That
I
wind is
don't
whipping
bet-
right now. One wide
I don't
receiver up
bet-
top, 2 wide receivers down below. Njoku slides into the middle. Peoples-Jones into the inside. Chubb in the backfield. Takes the snap. Hands it off. Chubb up the middle of the field. And he's going to get about 1.5 yards. 2nd down and 8.
Cam
Trying
Hayward.
to go back right back to the running game. Cam Hayward, the long-time, fantastic defensive tackle of the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Oh, they call hurry up.
Possible potential Hall of Famer.
Couple of
Hurry up
beers.
offense. Brissett to the right side, and it's incomplete.
Skull Mafia, I love
Trying
you,
to go to
bro.
Chubb. 3rd down and 8.
Sorry, a couple of beers, my bad. Beers in.
I don't bet for the Eagles. I don't bet against any of them. Why are you betting for the Pittsburgh Steelers?
There you go. Put some respect on his name. Even though I'm one of the biggest Hurts critics out there.
2
Kirk
wide receivers up
Davis.
top, 3 wide receivers down below. Spread offense. Brissett in the shotgun. Njoku slides over to the middle of the field. Takes the snap.
Oh,
Looks to
good
his
throw.
right. Throws down the middle of the field. Big throw to the middle. Caught. 1st down. David Njoku.
No,
Right
the
to
ref
about
was
the 50-yard line. No, they're going to call him short.
calling it short.
It's going to call
Oh.
him short by at least about inches near the 50-yard line, about the 49 and a third yard line, and they're going for it. Unless they're trying to draw him off
Hey,
sides.
It's 65
And he's
days
going to
until
take the
Michigan.
snap, and it's
You
a
got it.
1st down up the middle for the Cleveland Browns. Good push
It's-
up the middle by the Browns.
Yo, it's 65 days until Michigan beats Ohio State.
You just jinxed them.
Yeah,
I know.
You're going to lose. You guys
I
are going
know.
down now.
I know.
You just had to say that, didn't you?
I saw it
Not
on
even
Twitter.
Virginia Tech game.
Skull Mafia thinks that
That's
Kenny
what
Pickett's playing tonight.
that's what further watching.
Yeah,
Skull Mafia thinks that Kenny Pickett's playing tonight.
I think so. He might.
I can definitely see that by the way this is going.
Brissett Shotgun.
Hey, he's doing
Njoku
better
takes it
than
over
Kirk
on the right
Cousins.
side. Chubb to his left.
Oh,
Hands it off.
oh,
Chubb to the right side. There goes Chubb. Chubb bursts on the outside. Chubb takes it to the middle field. Chubb still going, and he's going to fall down at about the 13-yard line of the Pittsburgh Steelers. Nick
Chubb,
Chubb
choo-choo.
with a big gain.
I think
the
Chubb's
Cleveland
coming for that
Browns.
title this year. I think Chubb's coming for that title this year.
I
That
don't
I
want
can
to my own
definitely see
horn, but
that.
I did
It's
say
either
Nick
him,
Chubb.
sick
I
ass
did say Nick
run.
Chubb.
Such a good running back, man.
What's going on with Derrick Henry?
His
That
offensive
O-line.
line is terrible. The offensive
It's-
line is awful.
And they're
And they
missing
lost
AJ
to-
Brown.
Exactly. They
Right.
don't have a passing game. One wide receiver up top. There's a handoff. Chubb over, tries to bounce to the right side. He's going to get tackled for about a 1-yard gain. Looks like Akila Weatherspoon got that one. And it's going to be 2nd down and 9 from about the Pittsburgh Steelers 11-yard line, as the Cleveland Browns are now going to look like they're going to try to get a 3-wide receiver look out there. Trying to go to the passing game a little bit. Stefanski's getting ready to make his next call. Probably not as happy of what he saw in that last one. That was a sick-ass run.
Oh!
2 wide receivers up top. 1 wide receiver down below. Hunt flanked right next to Brissett on the right side. Takes the snap.
Touchdown!
Caught! Touchdown! The
Amari
former
Cooper,
Dallas
baby.
Cowboy, Amari Cooper.
Cooper!
And the Cleveland Browns take a 6-0 lead over the middle of the field. 7 plays, 80 yards on about 3 minutes and 1 second.
Hey guys,
Capped
guys,
off.
here's
by a
Jeff
touchdown
Slink.
pass.
Here's Jeff Slink. Please go subscribe to him. He just hit 400. Let's get it up to 500.
Well, I lost a sub. I'm back down to 400 again.
Whatever. It's YouTube.
Yeah, that's true. Terrell Edmonds had the coverage in the middle of the field, as well as the other safety, Fitzpatrick, and Cooper just snuck into the middle of the field to get that touchdown pass for the Cleveland Browns. Snap is up, kick is up, and it is good! Right near the left upright, as the Cleveland Browns take a 7-0 lead over the
That's good
Pittsburgh
play call.
Steelers on a
And
good
here's
pass there
guys.
by
Here's
Brissett to Cooper.
Randy's link. So here's next shift Randy's link. Please go give him a sub. He's on his way to 40. So please hit that subscribe over there as well. Thank you.
Yes. Please sub up to our guy, Next Shift Randy.
I'll be right back.
Humble guys out there. Great dude. Great dude. Love Randy. He's got a pizza. He's celebrating with a pizza right now.
Is that the Krusty Krab pizza?
You would fucking.
I apologize. I have to go off camera for a second because I'm just sitting
All
here
good,
with my
all
head
good.
down.
You guys, I'm out. You have a good night. I gotta get up early. Yeah, he
Liz,
works early.
Welcome from the UK. Will Rally
Yo, what
Sports
is
Rally.
up, man?
Thank
That's
you.
a subscriber of mine. What is up, man? It's been a while.
Good to see you, man. Please hit that. If you haven't already, make sure you
I'll
hit
be
that
right
like
back.
button.
I want to get a drink.
Sub up to myself,
It's non-alcohol. I'm still
NYG
getting a
GPT
drink.
85, as well as my guy right below us, Next Shift Randy. Glad to see you over here. I think TJ Watt, I think he's going to be out until at least sometime in October. He might make a return in around week 7, week 6, week 7 or so, depending
Yeah,
on
they
how
were
he
saying 4 to
recovers from
6
that.
weeks.
Yeah, which is unbelievable.
October? Why not
Unbelievable.
November?
Because October is better.
But November has Thanksgiving.
I
Thanksgiving
don't
is in
think we're going to get
October.
it.
Thanksgiving,
I don't think
oh,
we're
for
gonna get
you is
TJ
in
out.
October. For us, it's in November.
I don't think we're gonna get I don't think we're gonna get T.Y. Hilton. I don't think T.Y. Hilton's coming to the Giants. I would not be surprised if
No,
they're gonna
you
still
guys
give these
have
guys
Kenny
another chance.
Galladay, a number 1 wide receiver, paid $75
If you got
million.
Ty and he could stay healthy, that guy is a deep threat bomb.
Yes, and that's the
Yeah,
one thing that's
yeah, I'll
missing
be
from
right
our
back.
offense is a
Make
deep
sure you guys
threat.
hit that like and subscribe to
Oh,
the network, please.
Actually,
I totally
take that
forgot
back.
he was a free agent. I totally forgot he had
I thought the Colts would sign him.
Yeah. I
Why
thought he was
are
on
they
the practice
signing him?
squad.
No, they
Wow.
haven't signed him. He's been out there this entire time. I'm surprised the Colts haven't brought him back, especially with the fact that both
The
Alec
Bears.
Pierce
What
and
about
Michael
even the
Pittman have been
Bears?
banged up. Yeah, the Bears could really use him. I think they could really use him right now, which is a surprise why they haven't signed him.
Yeah.
Got the Steelers here. Trubisky doing okay. He's doing all right. His passes haven't been too inaccurate, but they really need to get that passing game going because right now they have the worst passing offense in the NFL. So they really need to start giving Najee Harris some help. Obviously, thanks to our guy down here, Next Shift Randy, reported earlier that right now Najee Harris is dealing with a Liz Frank
Liz
injury
Frank.
to his foot. So he's pretty much not gonna be 100%. So you're gonna need that passing game to really step it up for that Pittsburgh Steelers offense. As
Yeah,
the
he
kick
said
is
he's
off
playing
right
through
now,
it.
I give him a lot of credit. A Liz Frank injury is not something easy to play. It's
I
not
def-
easy at all.
I give him 110% props. Yeah, because you're right. Like that injury would be so much pain to be playing through, and the fact that like look how good he's kind of doing already as is. What they've done so far is because of him. I mean, Trubisky's only 3 or 4 for 15 yards. So
They got to start getting a downfield passing attack for this team. They really do. They
And
can't
they have
just
the
keep digging and
receivers.
dunking. They do. That's the funny thing about it is they don't have any. Their offensive line is not really doing anything for them though. One wide
Yeah.
receiver up top.
Oh,
One
I
wide receiver
forgot
down
you're a
below.
Steelers
Najee
fan.
Harris in the backfield. Trubisky in the huddle. Takes the snap. Fakes the handoff. Tosses it. There's right there to the running back. Goes up the middle, and he's going to pick up at least about 2 or 3 yards. Second down, about 7 or 6 for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Trying to play the short game right now.
yeah, they got Warren in over Harris.
Yeah, I'm
I mean,
surprised they put Warren in
It could
right
be
now.
Daniel Jones.
Mitch is trying so hard to troll right now. It's just not working.
It's
Oh!
not. It's not.
Receiver up top,
I'm
two
telling
wide-
you, it's not working.
2 wide
I'm not
receivers
doing
down
that
below.
stuff.
Trubisky takes the snap, rolls to his left, throws to his left, caught. Deontay Johnson gets out of the tackle and gets up to about the 39.5-yard line for a first down. Pittsburgh Steelers.
Is that a red solo cup?
It is.
It's iced tea.
Yeah, he's trying
What
to
do you
think he's
got
the Street
there, Mitch?
Profits.
You guys a Long Island iced tea, a little bit of vodka.
2 wide receivers up top, 1 wide receiver down low. Handoff. Harris up the middle. Harris breaks a couple of tackles. I'm sorry, it's Warren.
Yeah,
to about the
Randy,
47-yard
It's
line.
just my cover up.
7-yard gain. Second down and 3 for the Pittsburgh Steelers offense.
Please
They're going to
tell
a
me that's
hurry
not
up
a
now.
defense.
2 wide
Please
receivers
tell
up
me
top.
that's-
1 wide
Oh!
receiver down below. Trubisky in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Rolls to his right. Throws down the field. And it is caught! Caught down the field! George Pickens with the big catch down the field. Flying catch by George Pickens for the big gain.
That was like
Big
one
catch
hand,
goosebump.
man.
That was
One-handed
one-handed.
catch by George Pickens. Mac, what is going on, brother? As you popped in at the right time after a tremendous catch by the rookie George Pickens from
What's going
Georgia.
on? What's going on,
Takes the
fellas?
snap up the field.
How was
takes
your
it
wrestling
about the
experience?
20,
It was good,
24-yard
man.
line.
Enjoyed it. It was a fun show.
Oh
like Earl,
my
man.
God.
Yeah, Earl's a great guy. I
I
love him.
love Earl. I love Earl, man. He's such a down-to-earth dude, too.
Oh, and speaking of Earl,
There he is.
Oh!
There's Earl right there. What a catch by George Pickens. Wow.
Warren,
Trubisky takes the snap. Warren goes up the field to about the 5-yard line. Pittsburgh's in business. First down and goal for the Pittsburgh Steelers, trying to get that touchdown back after the Cleveland Browns scored earlier.
true
My
Mitch,
fantasy-
Daniel Jones
now
not
it's
good, or
fantasy watch.
his Cousins getting 2 picks?
Jalen Warren's actually a stud.
He's doing really well right now.
Yeah,
He's getting
man.
that other compliment to what they have at Najee Harris. That
Yeah.
snap back, that quick back out of the backfield.
Oh
Cleveland's
wait,
got a
I'm on a
recruit here.
bye.
And the
I have
That's the end of the
Deontay
first
Johnson,
quarter.
and I'm on a bye week.
Let's get Najee Harris in the end zone right now, Pittsburgh. You hear me?
Yeah.
Najee Harris.
Yeah.
I
Get him in
forgot
there.
I'm on
Obviously,
a
Matt
bye
got him in
week.
fantasy.
I'm on a
Everybody,
bye
let's get-
week.
Let's get Warren in the end zone. Come on, get Warren in the end zone, Warren. Go in the end
Warren
zone.
just left. Warren just left. Najee's coming in.
Max trying to not put the middle finger up after I just said that. I'd be like, Jeff,
Max got him in
Jeff.
fantasy. That's why.
Jeff
Yeah.
might
No,
want-
none of us are Steelers fans. None of us are
No.
Steelers.
No.
Just good team. Just good team.
No,
The
no.
2 right here, the 2 of them diagonally are Eagles fans, and the other 2 right here are
Here,
Giants
you know
fans, as
what?
you can tell,
Here, this will
right
make
here.
it feel better. Eagles fans on this side,
That's
Giants
right.
fans on the other.
That's right. We got the left side. We got the good side over here on the left. You guys can take the right. But
Well,
we're
we
both
got the
sharing that
recent
divisional
Super Bowl
lead.
win. We got the recent Super Bowl win.
And we got the most.
Exactly.
That is true. That is
Yeah,
true.
more than you. And we're coming. We're coming for you.
That's right.
Just
We
don't
on
With
our
ever-
way.
don't
Daniel
ever talk
Jones,
about-
I don't think so. With Daniel Jones,
We
I
are
don't
on
think
our
so.
way.
We're on our way up, and we're getting our best 2 pass rushers coming back. because they're both probably playing on Monday. Kayvon
Who do you
Thibodeau
play
and
after
Cecil
the
Delay.
Cowboys? After the Cowboys, who do you play?
Bears.
The Bears.
Oh,
The
really?
Bears.
Wow.
In MetLife. Good luck.
Meth life. It's meth life.
Yeah, just like stinking
The
financial
Bears.
field.
No, it's not.
The Bears.
You can say that about the vet, but Phillies are winning over Atlanta 1-0. Let's go.
Yes,
We're pretty much
yes,
gonna
Phillies.
We're
Good.
gonna
Do my dirty work, Phillies.
Let's go.
Do
We're
my
gonna
dirty work.
lose. Yo,
Help out
we
those
got the
Redskins.
one win. We got the one win over the Blue Jays. I'm happy. We got one win.
Shut it.
Hey,
Congratulations.
I said one. I said one.
got
You
the
beat
one
us in the
there.
series. We
Got
got one.
the one at least.
Our
You know what that
bullpen.
reminds me of? You know what that reminds me of? The little Giants. Remember? They were like, we can lose them all 99 times out of 100, but we still have that one time.
That's right. Rick Moranis,
Dude,
baby.
I love that movie. I love that freaking movie.
That's part of our childhood. If you're a
Yeah.
90s baby or even an 80s baby, that is part of your childhood. Those little
Yeah.
Giants.
I thought we had crap QB. Daniel Jones is not good.
Do we really? I'm trying so hard not to talk
I'm not
about
trying to go
Daniel
there right
Jones.
now tonight either.
No.
Yeah, let's like. Can I have a This is Cleveland Browns against the Pittsburgh Steelers.
This is the
We have Daniel
Browns, yeah,
Jones
let's
for
We're
the-
going to do that on Sunday morning, guys.
You know
On
what? You
Sunday
know what?
morning-
You know what? Sunday morning and during my show on Monday when I'm doing the game, we can talk all about Daniel Jones. We can curse off Daniel
Absolutely.
Jones if he sucks. Right now, it's
Najee
Pittsburgh
Harris.
and Cleveland.
Yeah, but
Put
on
Najee Harris
Sunday
in the end
morning,
zone.
that's
I
when
don't
it
care if
all.
you pass
We
it
got a
to him
good crew for Sunday
or
morning.
run it.
We got a good crew for Sunday morning.
They got to run the ball here. It's first down and goal
You
at
gotta
the
be
5. You
fucking
got to
kidding
run
me.
it.
Gotta be.
I have a
fucking
bye week, so there's no point in me.
Macho Man
got
Brady
that.
Savage at the game.
Ooh.
Got Trubisky in the huddle.
Oh,
Najee
yeah.
in the backfield. Shifting
Flag.
out. Claypool on the outside. Fryermuth on
Sorry,
the other
guys.
side.
No, you're fine.
Trubisky takes the snap.
Flag.
Hands it
Flag.
off. And there's Najee Harris, and he's going to get into the end zone for a touchdown, but there's
body
a flag on the
language.
play.
For my body language, spoiler.
Najee Harris putting up the shh dog pound.
Watch how he just bulls this dude over too. Goes in the end zone. Get out.
Yankees are. Oh, wait.
Offsides
Yep.
on the defense. Touchdown will stand. Mack is going to celebrate. He just got his points. Pittsburgh gets the touchdown right up the middle, 7-6. As Mike Tomlin, with always that stoic look, but he's now my guy, Najee Harris, gets in the end zone, and they are an extra point away for tying up this game 7-7. Wow,
guys,
look at Najee. He just told Delphin, get the hell off me. He just bull
Hey
rushed
guys,
him off.
I really appreciate the 7 likes. I appreciate it. There's 4 of us in here. I really appreciate it.
Kick
Oh,
is
there's
up,
5
and it
according to me.
is good. And
It
it's
all
7-7
started-
right now.
It's all because of that George Pickens catch, man. That George
Oh my
Pickens
God,
catch.
what a catch.
What a
Bro,
catch. That's catch of
right?
the
What
year
a
right
catch.
now.
That catch was ridiculous. That was
That was
OBJ.
nasty, man. Oh my God. Look at that
Look at that
extension.
cat. Look at that extension.
Oh,
He
that
got
was dirty.
one-handed it from behind his head,
Oh,
and he brought it in using that
Yeah.
6'4" frame to bring that ball. And that was an incredible catch by George Pickens. Wow. You know what? I think I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm going to shut up before I even go there. I think
What,
Mac knows where I was
Galladay?
going with that one. No, I'm not
Galladay?
going there. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Save it for a couple of days. I'm not doing it. I'm going to shut up, and we're going to continue with the game. That was a nice play by George Pickens. And then, man, Najee Harris just bullied that guy. He literally just bullied him on the outside.
Oh, Max not here.
No, he's paused right now.
Yeah.
That one-handed catch was special. And you know what? That's pretty much a message right now to Trubisky and that Pittsburgh offense. Give me the damn ball. If he catches the ball like that. He makes a catch like that, that's pretty much telling him, give me the damn ball. As the Cleveland
Appreciate it,
Browns
Earl.
get all the way up to the 31-yard line. Now they're showing Odell
Hey,
Beckham
Earl,
Jr.
if
right
you
now.
want to come in, I'll send you the link. Just let me know. I'll send you the link.
One-handed catch, OBJ back in 2014 in his rookie
Boo.
year on, ironically, the Dallas Cowboys.
Boo. Boo.
On Mr. Carr.
So Mac,
And now this way, so I also have Amari Cooper, so he scored the first touchdown for the Browns. And so
See?
yeah,
That bubble.
I'm feeling all right right now.
so
And he can get
Mac,
another one. He can get another one.
did you see when Boswell missed that field goal?
Nice
Oh,
pass.
the wind clearly took
Oh
that.
no, I missed that. I'm
Oh, okay. So it was funny.
Brissett
Boswell
takes
was
the
kicking
snap, goes to
a
his right, throws it. Big catch over there for about a 6-yard gain.
So
Amari
Boswell
Cooper,
was
right
kicking.
on tap.
So Boswell was kicking a 50-yard field goal, and Jeff goes, one of the best kickers in the game.
Yeah,
And I'm like,
yeah.
watch him miss. Then
Yeah, and
he
he
hooked
did.
it right.
Yeah, he
Oh,
cooked it.
man.
He
Yeah,
cooked it way
Miss
right.
jinxed him.
I
Brissett
did.
takes the
I didn't
snap.
say he was the best in
Looking
the
to his left,
game. That
rails
was
out
him.
to his right. He throws it down the field, and it's caught. Cooper, big catch. There he goes. Cooper to about the 15-yard line, but I think it might be coming back because I think he stepped out. I think he might have stepped out and came back in because he was trailing that outside. I think he might have stepped out and come back in on that play.
That's exactly what happened. Illegal
Yep.
touching.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
Damn, Cooper, I needed those points.
He
I
had
did.
it too.
Cooper
I'm
had
on the
done
bye week.
today. She.
He's hugging that sideline too much. Yep. Clearly. Cooper absolutely forgot where the hell he was on the field.
Yeah, because
Catching
that
that
didn't
ball.
have to happen.
No. He
That
had
was a
him
bad
beat.
mistake by him. Had him beaten badly.
Well,
So
like they
yeah,
say, the
just-
defender's best friend is at that boundary line, right? That's like an added defender for them. So you can
It
push
is.
him out of bounds, so to speak. You know, you win.
Well, I mean, he pushed him towards the sideline for sure, but you still got Cooper's a veteran receiver at this point, and
He
had
should
him
know
beat
better.
so
You're right.
badly that he should just know. Yeah,
I wonder who's playing next Thursday. Let me look.
I forgot.
I got it.
These Thursday games are not bad lately.
No, they're not. These Thursday games are actually really good.
Yeah.
Oh,
Good competitive too.
Miami and Cincinnati.
Ooh.
I don't know.
Isn't
I'm
That
down
Miami
for
game's
that.
playing
looking
Buffalo
pretty
this
rough.
week?
Yeah.
Miami's playing Buffalo, right?
He's talking
Yeah.
about next Thursday night. Yeah, Miami.
I'm talking about
Oh,
next
okay.
Thursday, next week.
But
Yeah.
isn't Buffalo and Miami playing this week?
Absolutely
Yeah.
on Sunday.
Oh,
yeah,
that's going to be good. That is going to be a fun game to watch. Tyreek
Yeah,
Hill and
Cincy-
Jalen
Cincy
Waddle
plays
against
the
that
Jets.
defense. Oh my God! Can Tua actually do it against Buffalo?
No,
Tua
I don't know
actually
about that
play like that
defense.
against Buffalo?
I don't
I mean,
know.
Touchdown
Whew.
passes.
no. They're my pick to win the whole Super Bowl.
I mean, they did it against Baltimore, and Baltimore's a damn good defense. Scored 42 points on Baltimore.
That was luck.
No,
Tua,
That
it
was
luck.
the defense being stupid. I don't know if
Yeah,
the
that-
coaches will let that
That
happen.
not a
was
good
crazy.
defensive call play.
That
Brissett
comeback
takes the
was
snap,
crazy in
throws
the
it to the left,
fourth quarter.
first down, and gets about the 41-yard line. David Njoku with the first down catch.
And Joku.
Randy
I'm
obviously is going
I'm
against
playing
somebody that
back.
has Njoku on their team.
Yeah.
I want to see something.
He's got to be the other guy in that passing game that's got to step up besides Cooper because they really don't have another
Yo,
wide receiver.
Big Moves Timus gained 8 subscribers from Rio.
There you go, Tymus.
Nice.
There you
He's
go,
seven-
Tymus.
He's 7 away from 100.
That's
There
what's
we
up,
go.
Thomas. Big ups, man. Congratulations to that, brother.
He's not even
Congrats,
Man
Tymus.
up, bro.
Once you
Yeah,
cross that
he got
100,
one
it's
with
just-
Yo, Randy, he got one with Key tomorrow.
Dope.
that's
And then
dope.
he got one with me Sunday night. We're going to go over the game.
Ever since he got that ring on that finger, and boys been making the rounds now, that's for sure. Love
Damn
it.
right.
Well, I got him, I told him, about Rio and them, so.
Nice.
He's doing everything that he
Good for
can.
him.
It's great. It's great. And I still can't believe he. Wait, do you guys want to see a funny video? Real quick, we're on a break. Wait, are we on a break?
No, they're just about to get back in the huddle.
Okay,
again.
never mind. We're on a timeout.
The Browns have actually been moving the ball pretty well down on the Steelers. One wide receiver up top, one wide receiver down below. Bryant shifts over to the right side. Hunt in the backfield. Brissett takes the snap, hands it off. Hunt to the left. Hunt is going to bounce out to the left side, pick up at least about a couple of yards. Good tackle there on the defense by Devin Bush. For about a 2-yard gain to about the 42-yard line of Pittsburgh. I'm sorry, of Cleveland. Second down and 8.
Cleveland, this is for you.
The
Whenever
Steelers didn't even
Cleveland-
pick up Devin Bush's 5th year either, so that if he
That's
does well this year,
crazy.
he's a free agent.
That's
Whenever
crazy. Wow.
Cleveland does good, I go, Cleveland, this is for you.
2 wide receivers up top, 1 wide receiver down below. Hunt to the left side. Brissett in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Throws to his left. And it's knocked down at the defensive line. I think that was you-know-who. Cam Hayward again.
No.
Man.
No, it was
Cam
Leo.
Hayward.
Up, man.
It was Leo.
Oh, it was Leo. Okay. That might have been the big guy, Hayward.
No, Hayward was next to him. It was actually Adams. It was
You guys
actually
think that
Adams.
Cam Hayward is a Hall of Famer?
Not quite. Not yet.
I mean,
Borderline.
Oh, okay,
yeah,
Earl.
he's
um,
on the
Earl,
he's
do you want me to
close,
send
but
it
I
to you
don't-
on Twitter?
No,
or
it's so
Facebook?
many. The Hall
Let
of
me
Fame
know.
line is long now. That's getting long. Them Hall of Fame, the potential Hall of Famers, that line's getting longer and longer, man. With a lot of people, doing a lot of thinking about, man. Like they released some of the names for the finalists, the potential nominees this year. It's a lot of names so far, but
Yeah.
it's
A
just
bunch
gonna
of
be some
Giants
tough
are on
choices,
it.
man. Yeah, and I mean one in particular, I really wish would get the credit that's due to him, man. Chris Snee, man, he was an amazing
Yes.
guard for his entire career as a New York Giant.
Oh!
The injuries slowed him down at
Absolutely.
the end, man. But Chris Snee was the man.
He's
Facebook?
terrific.
Got it.
Oh, double reverse to Peoples-Jones. Back to Brissett. Throws it to the right side. Caught. Hunt. Goes up the middle. Hurdles a guy. And he's going to get to him out the 40-yard line. The
There
Browns
you
doing a
go,
little bit
Earl.
of trickery there on offense after they picked up the first down on a catch by Donovan Peoples-Jones. Browns played a little trickery there with a double reverse, toss back, Brissett, throws to the right side, Kareem Hunt,
Cool.
another first down. Trying to play a little trickery there on offense. I see.
That was
I
wild.
see you, Stefanski. Got a little smirk on his face after that one.
I mean, this Browns team coming off a horrendous loss last week against the Jets. Disappointing fashion.
First down, Amari Cooper tiptoeing that outside the line. Another big play for the Browns. They're moving this ball on this Pittsburgh Steelers defense. They're moving it up and down.
Well, when you ain't got T.J. Watt in your face all night, man, makes it a lot easier to do that.
That's damn true. That's one of the truest statements out there. I don't have a legit pass rush. And look at it. Cooper is such a good route runner. When this dude is healthy, his route running is elite. Look at him tap the line there on the outside. Just getting the
Get
feet
him.
there. Trubisky in the shotgun. Chubb on his left. Takes the snap. Hands it up. Chubb on the right side. He's going to be taken for at least about a 2-yard gain, if anything. Thought he was going to be tackled for a loss, and Chubb made something out of nothing. For at least about 2nd down and 8 over on the right side. Good play there by the Pittsburgh Steelers defensive line. Oh, actually, that might have been a hold on Peoples-Jones. He was holding 56 the whole time, Hightower. And there he is, T.J. Watt sitting there on the sideline dealing with that pec injury. 1 wide receiver up top, 2 wide receivers down below. Brissett in the shotgun. Chubb flanks him to the right side. Brissett takes the snap, looks to his left, throws to his left, caught. And it's going to pick up at least about a 3-yard gain to Njoku, setting up about a 3rd down and 3.
Good time to find Amari Cooper here.
Terrell Austin there.
Come on, D.
What up, Earl?
Hello, everyone.
Hey,
What's
Earl.
going on, bro?
What's up,
up,
Earl?
Earl?
Good to see you again, man.
doing?
Yes, it's nice to see you again. I am doing well. You know, last night I attended the AEW Grand Slam, and it was absolutely fantastic. What a night it was. And now I'm heading to Full Gear in November, so we're
Good stuff.
it's good stuff. Good
Good stuff,
times.
bro.
Good times. And
People on,
I'm sorry, Mitch. Go ahead.
no. Earl, you go.
Supposed to find
Nice
Cooper.
run by
No,
Hunt there.
I had a lot of fun with Mac the Giants fan. He was a lot of fun on the wrestling experience. I can't wait to do it with him again. He was absolutely fabulous. He killed it. So
Brissett in
It was
the
a lot of-
shotgun. Takes the snap. looks to his right, throws it, caught, touchdown, Browns! David Njoku in the back of the end zone.
That's what I'm
Beautiful
talking
throw there,
about.
Brissett, getting his tight end wide open in the end zone, and the Cleveland Browns take the lead right back. 12 plays, 78 yards, 5 minutes, 57 seconds. What a throw there by Brissett. Man, what a nice play there.
It was. He got
High
it in there
pointed,
to him.
too.
Put it high pointed, yeah.
It's a
Put it
great
up there, let him
throw.
go up there and make a play.
What quarter are we in here?
We're in the
Second.
second quarter right now.
Oh my God!
Oh, he clanked it! He clanked the extra point, and it's no good! Oh, man! He clanked the extra point off the right upright! Jeez!
Bad toenail.
Oh, man!
I wonder which. Oh, I'm not even gonna go that route.
Oh, my God. The field goal kicking, the extra point kicking sucks this year.
Wait, there's
How
a
many
movie called
times
The
these guys have
Women
missed
King.
kicks?
What the hell am I watching?
Oh, my God.
The Women King. What the?
Let's
Wait.
just go to commercial.
Yeah, you ready? I got a funny video. You guys ready?
We are Commanders. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The Washington Commanders football team. We've got a new slogan. Yeah, we took it off of Farmers. The fact of the matter is, we are Commanders. Boy, it gets better every time, I tell you guys. Hey, like I always tell you guys from the Rally Captain, you rep it hard, but don't rep it all. It's your boy Rally Captain, and we are Commanders. Love it, guys. Take care.
Swear to God, they better go back to the Washington football team after that. Was that Tymus? Was that
Thomas is in the back.
Oh,
Thomas
my
is in.
God. Oh. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Max laughing.
Go back to being the Washington football team after that one. Oh, man.
I'm gonna
Oh
have
my
the rally
gosh.
captain. I'm gonna have the rally captain on my show tomorrow.
They really singing the slogan from Farmers Insurance.
We are Commanders. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The Washington Commanders football team. We've got a new slogan. Yeah, we took it off of Farmers. The fact of the matter is, we are Commanders. Boy, it gets better every time, I tell you guys. Hey, like I always tell you guys from the Rally Captain, you rep it hard, but don't rep it all. It's your boy Rally Captain, and we are Commanders. Love it, guys. Take care.
Bro, they just God. Please, just stop the pain. Stop the pain, please.
I don't know which is worse, that or Quake by the Lake. I don't.
They're
I'm
both
kind of-
horrible. That beats it. That beats it. That was bad.
You know
And the
that was.
Steelers are going to take. They're going to down it in the end zone and get to the
Jeff,
25-yard line.
remember
Jesus.
the video I was telling you about earlier that went viral for me? I was crashing on the commander's name. I did a reaction to that.
I mean, the name is stupid. The slogan is stupid. I'm sorry to anybody that's a Commanders fan, but they should just go back to being the Washington. Can you go back to being the Redskins again, please? I'm tired
Oh,
of
is
calling
that,
them the
wait,
Commanders.
wait a minute. You mean to tell me they changed their name?
They're the Commanders now.
Yeah,
They're not the
They're
Washington
the
Redskins
commanders. They've
anymore.
been there for over a year now.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Trubisky takes the snap, rolls to his right, throws it to his right, and it's caught. Deontay Johnson again for about an 8-yard gain. 2nd down and 2.
Hey, Randy, we are commanders.
It's painful. Joe Wood, the defensive coordinator for the Cleveland Browns right now.
I'm trying to smoke
Trying to
me.
call a play. Looks like Delpit was on that play. Cleveland's got a good secondary too, so this is going to be an interesting test for their defense against those wide receivers. Claypool hasn't done anything yet. Shifts over to the right side. Claypool. 2 wide receivers down below. Claypool back to the left. Hands it off. Harris takes it. Steps over to the right. And he picks up the first down after picking up at least about 3 yards on that run. First down, Pittsburgh Steelers. Going right back to that run game. Figure when are they going to get Claypool involved? When are they going to get Chase Claypool involved in this offense?
Just when Commanders change their name back to Redskins.
Receptions. 6 rushes, 27 yards, a touchdown right now for Najee Harris. 3 receptions, 32 yards for the leading receiver for the Steelers, Deontay Johnson. 1 wide receiver up top, 1 wide receiver down below. Najee Harris in the backfield. Trubisky in the huddle. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff, goes downfield, gets out of pressure, throws it, and it is caught. Johnson again with another big catch.
Why
First
on
down
a
for the
bye
Steelers.
week? I'm on a bye week and Deontay Johnson's going off.
Is he going against Denzel Ward right now? Is he going? Yeah, he's going against Denzel Ward. He's beating the Pro Bowler right now. Oh, what a play! Did you see Najee Harris on that block? He just flipped over that Browns defender. And there's a run up the middle by Najee Harris for at least about 4 yards. You guys got to see that block if you missed it. He upended a dude and flipped him over on that block by Najee Harris. That was nice. That was like a wrestling move out there.
It was. Are they in the red zone right now?
No, they're just like a little bit outside of midfield. They're getting towards the other team's territory.
Okay.
2nd down and 6 right now. This Kenny Pickett's got his
Warren.
helmet on. I don't know why. 1
Oh
wide receiver
no!
up top. 2 wide receivers down below. Trubisky takes the snap. Harris runs to the right side, blocking in front of him. There goes Harris. Fumbles it. No, Warren fumbles it. And it is recovered by the Pittsburgh Steelers. Deontay Johnson recovers it. Warren with a run on the outside, picks up the first down, fumbles it. Johnson causes the fumble, but recovered on the outside by Deontay Johnson. Heads up play there. They're actually going to gain yardage on that play too, surprisingly. Warren's run the ball pretty well so far on the outside. It's just he can't do that. Can't cough up that ball. Tomlin even going up to him like, dude, don't do that. Thank you, Willie, Real Rally, Sport Rally. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Make sure you sub up to the rest of these guys too. They all do an excellent job because I can't do this without my guys, all my guys right here.
Oh my god! I was in Cool Cat's chat and I go, "We are Commanders," and then he finished it for me.
Seriously, they got to change that stuff. That's just sad. Trubisky takes the snap, hands it off, Harris, and he's gonna get tackled for about a 1 yard gain.
Delp
I
it.
just got tomorrow, Jeff. You're gonna want to be in my
Phillips with the
stream
tackle.
at 3 o'clock because I'm gonna be playing that the whole time.
Why would you do that? See, like, if you
Because
want to
that's
get
the
made
guy
fun
who
of-
made it.
No,
The guy who made it is gonna be on my channel.
oh, bro. You know what?
I didn't do it. He's the one that
No, I'm
made
not.
it.
I'm not saying you. I'm not saying they should. Can they just go back to being the Redskins, please?
I don't
Please?
understand. I don't understand why they changed the name in the first place.
It's a long story, Earl. Why they had to do it. It's a long
That's why we also
story.
have a Cleveland Guardians and
Oh
Major
god,
League
that's even
Baseball,
worse. Claypool with a run over on the outside on the right side picks up a first down after taking that reverse. Yeah, God, just please. That's worse. The Cleveland Guardians.
Again.
Oh my
do it
god. The
You know what Cool
Guardians?
Cat does? When he talks about the Commanders, he goes, "We are Commanders away."
1 wide receiver up top, 2 wide receivers down below. Trubisky in the huddle. Takes it, hands it off. Harris up the middle. Harris with the big run. And he's going to get to about the 4 yard line. 1st and goal. Pittsburgh Steelers at the 4 yard line of the Cleveland Browns.
We
Now they're in the red zone. Now they're in the red zone, Earl.
Commanders.
Okay, great. Let me ask you something. What is the score right now?
It is 13-7, Cleveland Browns. Handoff Harris up the middle, and he's going to pick up at least about 3 yards to about the 2 yard line. 2nd down and goal for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Najee Harris with the carry there. 4 minutes and 20 seconds left in the second quarter. Current drive, 8 plays, 74 yards on 4 minutes and 40 seconds counting for the Pittsburgh Steelers on the drive.
You son of a bitch. You stole my
Are they
cat.
are they driving
See
the
how the
football?
Max voice, something probably just happened that is not good.
Uh-oh.
No, it's not. It's not good for me. On my fantasy team.
Oh,
Trubisky in the huddle. Harris flanks him. There's the handoff. Fakes the handoff. Trubisky. And he runs it in for a touchdown. Pittsburgh Steelers.
Hold on.
Mitchell
Wait a minute.
Trubisky.
Wait a minute. Might be coming back. Might be getting overturned.
I
Are
don't
we
see a
going-
flag on the play.
Are we
flag.
getting a replay? Are we
It's
getting
me.
a?
It's me.
Oh.
oh,
Yeah,
I-
you're right. You're right.
He may be
That's
a
right.
smidge short.
Yeah, he is short. His knee hit on like the 1.5 yard line. He's short.
So the knee did not break the plane.
No, his knee actually hit about 1.5 yards before he put the ball over the plane. So it's probably about a yard short, if so, maybe a half yard.
Well, yeah, it's not gonna be a hole. It's gonna be like
So then they're gonna have.
sneak zone.
Yeah, they're gonna have to challenge the play, and then the play will have to be overturned.
Yeah, they're gonna definitely challenge
Well,
that
the
play.
touchdowns all get reviewed anyway.
Yeah, it's gonna go automatically to the booth upstairs. Anytime there's one of those plays where
It's
it's a
close.
question that goes
It
in,
might-
it's close.
It might not get overturned. Yeah, they didn't. They confirmed.
the rules analyst just
called it.
said, yeah, he may
They
not get
upheld it.
overturned.
Mhm. So Pittsburgh Steelers tied the game right now. It's just if Mr. Boswell can hit that extra point to give them a 1-point lead. Look at that. Pickens trying to make the block on the outside on Newsom.
Touchdown.
Oh, he's short. The ball's not over that plane. He's short. But they guess they didn't even bother to challenge it. He was clearly short.
Well, they don't. They review it. All touchdowns get reviewed. Get looked
Boswell
at.
barely hit that.
Are they
13.
Are they reviewing the play right now?
Oh no, they already did.
They already did.
They upheld the call on the field, so it was a touchdown.
Oh, okay. All right.
So it's a touchdown by the Steelers right now. They take a 14-13 lead right now over the Cleveland Browns. I thought
What
it was
up,
short.
Thomas?
Thomas,
Thomas.
congratulations,
Thomas.
man. Congratulations, Thomas, on your awesome stream over there with Rio, bro. Good to see you in the chat.
I just gotta play one thing.
Bro, you really gonna piss him off.
We are Commanders. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The Washington Commanders football team. We've got a new slogan. Yeah, we took it off of Farmers. The fact of the matter is, we are Commanders. Boy, it gets better every time, I tell you guys. Hey, like I always tell you guys from the Rally Captain, you rep it hard, but don't rep it all. It's your boy Rally Captain, and we are Commanders. Love it, guys. Take care.
Why do you do this to us? Why?
Thomas is in that video. I'm just supporting my buddy.
I know.
He
my
is.
God.
Thomas. Bro. I mean, what was that? I mean, what is that, bro?
I'm gonna be with
Not
the rally
you, but
captain
the
tomorrow.
rally thing. I mean, jeez. Imagine if we did that as Giants fans. We had a slogan like that. Can you imagine if we did that as Giants fans? We had a slogan like that.
We
Now with the hottest show in the universe, The Wrestling Experience, with your host Joe Cole.
Acknowledge me.
Coming at you with all the dope shit, freshest WWE content, and also the AEW. You are now watching The Experience, The Wrestling Experience. Now with your host Joe Cole.
So they're going after. They're talking about Deshaun Watson when he might be able to come back, eligible to
Where's
return to
Ryan?
practice. He's at first game could be back on December 4th.
what, Randy? Randy,
No.
what'd you say? I'm sorry.
I said, where's mine?
Talk to further.
Where's
I'm in
Jeff?
charge of countdowns. Intros further. I'm in charge of countdowns.
You'll see my countdown on Monday. That's when you'll see my my countdown when it comes on Monday. I'll make sure to do that.
Can't wait.
Yeah.
There's a
Randy, I
run
need to
back
make
there.
you one.
And Ford gets tackled at about the 11-yard line. Good defense, good special teams coverage there by the Pittsburgh Steelers. As they were just outlining before about Deshaun Watson when he might be eligible to return back to the field. First game might not be till December 4th. Is the first time we might see Deshaun Watson play his first game as a Cleveland Brown.
Let me ask you guys something. This is a Giants question. Do you guys think that we're going to get a low-scoring game, or are we going to get a high-scoring game?
I think it's going to be low scoring. I think defense is going to take over that game. I think both
agree with
defenses
my
are going to
guy,
be.
Jeff.
There's a throw over the middle, caught by Njoku to about the 19-yard line for about a 6-yard gain. Second down and 4. Brissett's getting in a rhythm. 3 minutes and 30 seconds left in the second quarter as the Browns are trying to move the ball back up the field again, which they have not had any problems. I apologize if I'm interrupting anybody. I'm just getting in the game mode. I'm sorry. Brissett rolls out to the left side, throws it, caught, and it's Njoku running, and he's going to continue to escape, and he's down to about the 34-yard line. David Njoku, as Randy is not a happy camper, as Njoku is playing good right now on offense.
What is this? This is not the Pittsburgh defense you're just used to seeing.
Okay, come
No.
on.
They do not look good at all. Cleveland is spreading them out right now on offense. 3 wide receivers up top, 2 wide receivers down below. Brissett looks to the right, left side. Caught again. Njoku again.
Njoku
At about
again.
the 48-yard line. Njoku is killing the middle of the field.
The Njoku show right now, looking like that first round pick that he was finally.
Absolutely. Same year he came out as O.J. Howard as well as Evan Ingram.
Evan Ingram, yeah.
Oh
What a
my
great
God, what a
tight end class that was.
Yeah. Great tight end class. And there's a run over there by Nick Chubb as he gets to about the 49-yard line of the Pittsburgh Steelers. Oh my
How
God.
Pittsburgh show up Sunday.
Brissett is moving this offense right now. Pittsburgh's got to do better with their coverage in the middle of the field. I mean, it's clear as day. It's going to get to the 2-minute warning for the Cleveland Browns. Pittsburgh's got to do better. What's happening in this Pittsburgh defense?
How do you allow Njoku to get 3 straight completions like that right in the
And
middle
they
of
have
the field?
Devin
too.
Bush and
3
Miles
straight.
Jack. These aren't bad linebackers in the middle of the field, and they can't cover. You have Fitzpatrick and Edwards as your safeties, and they're torturing them. They're torching them right now up the middle of the field.
And they have Edmonds.
Yeah, they have Terrell Edmonds, and they have Micah Fitzpatrick. And then you have Miles Jack and Devin Bush, who are solid linebackers in the middle of the field, and they're getting beaten right now like a drum in the middle of that field by Njoku. I mean, it's terrible coverage right now by the Pittsburgh Steelers. They got to do better. They do a lot better. I don't know what kind of adjustments they're going to have to make, but they got to do something. They got to do something on that defense to help out.
Are there any sacks in this game?
I think there's one. I think the Steelers
One?
got a sack earlier. I think the
Let me
Steelers got
look.
a sack early in the game.
I'll look
I
at
believe
that.
the Steelers got a sack, yeah.
Okay.
I might be wrong, though, Earl, so don't...
Hold on, I got it. Give me a sec. 1 sack.
One
Cleveland.
sack.
Yep,
Cleveland got it, okay.
Cleveland got sacked. So the
Okay.
Steelers got it.
Okay.
Myles Garrett's been really quiet in this game, too.
Has
He
there
really hasn't done much.
has there been turnovers in this game?
It was almost. Pittsburgh fumbled the ball on the right side, but they were able to recover it. There hasn't been any turnovers yet. But there have been some opportunities there where there could have been a turnover. There's our guy, Danny Dimes. I can't believe I just said that nickname. Daniel Jones throwing the ball down the field as a replay to Sterling Shepard.
I thought you weren't going to
Sterling Shepard
mention.
with the big play.
I thought you weren't
They're
going to
showing it on
mention
the
his
TV.
name.
They're showing it on
Well,
the
they
TV.
showed him on the
How can you do it?
TV.
Yeah, they're showing it on the TV, bitch. Okay?
You said
They're
it,
showing it on
though.
the TV. I'm going to acknowledge it.
We're 2-0.
What are you, Roman Reigns?
Yeah.
Acknowledged?
Maybe I am.
Undefeated right now.
Look at this
So
stellar
are
lineup
we.
right here. Tony Gonzalez,
Yeah,
Ryan
Right,
nobody thought we were
Fitzpatrick,
gonna
and
be.
Richard Sherman.
Nobody thought we were gonna be.
No, nobody did. Nobody thought we were going to be 2-0, but we are. Here we are, and we might be 3-0, depending on how we play
I
against
did.
the Dallas Cowboys.
I think you guys be 2-0. Back week.
Can I ask you? Well, you know the Giants' history with the Cowboys. They do have a hard time with them.
No, it's going to be a tough
Um,
game. Oh, Hunt busts up the middle. Breaking tackles to about the 38-yard line. I'm sorry to interrupt, bro. I just want to make sure I call that real quick. To about the 38-yard line, 12-yard gain. Go ahead, bro. I'm sorry.
no, I was saying that the Giants always have a difficult time with Dallas. It's going to be interesting to see what kind of mindset this Giants defense has for the Cowboys.
Pass rush,
Um,
pass rush, pass rush, pass rush, pass rush, and again, pass rush. That's what the mindset is.
So the
Get after
Celtics suspended their coach for the whole year, and they got a new one by the name. It was their assistant coach, Joe Mazzulla.
Oh, wow.
oh wow!
Jeez, Celtics already in turmoil before the season
Yeah,
even starts.
yeah.
I don't know why you would
We
cheat
got a
on his
chance
wife.
to win the
He
first
had a
game.
guy of a wife.
We got a chance to win the
Brissett.
first game now.
Takes the snap, looks to his left, throws to his left. Kareem Hunt takes it, and he stays on his feet and gets to about the 38-yard line. 50 seconds left in the game. Third down right now for the Cleveland Browns. Looks like they're just going to go for the field goal right now, if anything.
On
Try to get
Twitter,
a field goal
they're,
race. Third down 8.
they're calling this game the catch of the year. They're calling that catch the catch of the year.
Dude, that catch was sick. That was a sick one-handed catch. Mac Lilley popped on right when George Pickens made an Odell Beckham-like catch. I mean, if you're not talking about irony there, I don't know what is. A Giants fan pops on when a player does a Giant-like catch. I mean, come on.
Wow.
You can't write that stuff. You can't write that kind of stuff. Seriously.
And there is no words to describe it either.
No, that catch was ridiculous. I mean, he
Now,
got
let
that
me
full-
ask you guys something. Was that Des Bryant catch a catch?
You mean the one against
Yeah.
Green Bay?
Yeah,
It was a catch.
Yeah,
that was a catch?
it was a
I
catch.
feel like it was.
I say
feel
no.
Like it was a catch.
I say
I think it
no.
was a catch. You don't think it was a catch?
Nope.
I feel
I'm
like
a
the
stubborn.
catch was
It's really a catch, but I'm just
ridiculous.
saying no to make me feel better.
No, it was a catch. Yeah, it was definitely a catch. It was
Randy,
close.
was
though.
that a catch? Oh, you're not even there.
That was a catch.
Damn you.
2 wide receivers up top, 2 wide receivers down below. Chubb flanks him to the right side. Brissett
Yeah.
in the shotgun. Brissett takes the snap. Goes to the middle of the field. Throws it to the middle of the field. Caught. Hall. Tackled at about the 30-yard line. Sutton, the quarterback, gets him down. 4th down and 2. Cleveland going to kick the field goal. They're going to go for it.
How many yards is the field goal?
It's got to be about 40, maybe like close to 50 yards. Looks like they'll go for it. Calling a
Uh-oh.
timeout. though.
About a 48-yard field goal or something like that from there.
But have they been missing the field goal?
Yes.
Yes.
And the wind is really bad right now, so it's not surprising they're going to go for it because the wind is whipping right now to the right. So they're going to probably want to trust their offense. They could be able to move the ball and get as close as possible to that the field goal range because it's just the wind has literally been the biggest factor in this game so far because Pittsburgh had a field goal and they missed it completely when the wind literally whipped it over to the right side. So I think the best thing for them to do is go for it here on 4th and 2 because there's no way I see them making this field goal. So
Not with that wind.
absolutely not. Absolutely not. 4th down and 2 to about the 32-yard line of the Pittsburgh Steelers. 2 wide receivers on top, 3 wide receivers down below. Brissett in the shotgun. Hunt goes in motion. Brissett takes the snap, looks to his left, throws over the middle. Caught! Caught over the middle. Amari Cooper with the first down catch.
Nice job.
27 seconds left in the first half as Cleveland does their second timeout. Unreliable Amari Cooper with the catch over the middle. Right in front of the linebacker, Devin Bush.
So they are playing deep in the pocket right now.
Yeah, they looked like they were playing. They looked like they were playing a little bit deep there, like a deep linebacker look. And Cooper just sat down in the middle of that field, being able to make that catch. And Brissett tried to lead him away from the defender. So it got the job done. It got the first down, gave him the new set of downs. So got to applaud him on that. As we go to timeout right now, and they're on commercial.
Wow. Very exciting game, Jeffrey, that you're calling here. It's almost like you're sitting in the football stadium.
Thank you.
You know what you should do? You know what you should do, Jeff? Put a green screen effect of you in a studio because you're calling the game.
I wish I could. I tried to do that on my green screen on my laptop. It just wasn't able to do it, so I'm gonna have to buy a green screen and throw it up here because I'm sure nobody wants to look at my disgusting backdrop right now. So I'm gonna have to try to get a backdrop.
Hey, look where I
and throw it
am.
up there.
Like, wait, is my
Look
green
right.
screen effect even on? It
No.
probably still is.
No,
Yeah,
it's not.
mine's on. You just can't see it.
Oh, that is that. Oh, it is on.
No, this is my living room, but it actually is on.
We know it's your living room, bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, the green screen effect. No, because you can't even see. Hold on.
Why would you have that just green screen?
Look, see, it's on. See, look, and if I go like this, see, it's on. I'm gonna keep that like that.
Okay,
You
go for it. It's not gonna bother us.
sure?
We'll see you
We're the
guys
best-
We'll see you guys in December. That's what's gonna happen. We'll see you in
We're the
December.
best team in the
By
East
the
right
way, Mac, I want to ask you. Are you a little bit
your
pissed
record
off?
is the same.
Yes.
Ours.
now. Yeah, but who had a larger deficit?
I don't care. We're 2-0.
Yeah.
You're
We don't
2-0.
get style points, man. We don't get style
No.
points out in the standings, bro.
So
I
put yourself
don't
in our
care.
shoes. If you guys won 24-7, you will be like, see, we won by more points. So therefore,
We won. All that matters is that W is on the win column.
W.
The W, and there's Randy again showing off. Is that Papa John's pizza?
No, Red Swan.
I don't even know what that is.
Sweet and spicy.
Sweet
I've
and
never-
spicy. What wings?
No, it's like one of
it's
those
a
fast
Krusty
food
Krab
pizzas.
pizza.
It's like a fast food pizza, I think.
Pizza.
Krusty Krab.
Oh, wow. Wow, they called it incomplete. They called that
Yes.
glass incomplete.
Oh,
Wow.
Krusty
was
Krab
incomplete.
pizza
It was a
is
good
the
call.
pizza.
It looked like he
Oh
trapped
yeah,
it a
he
little bit.
fumbled it.
It was a good overturn. He didn't possess it. And it hit
Wow.
the ground.
my
Take back
favorite
everything we
football.
said about him.
Yeah.
Damn it, Coop.
Oh, man.
Now you're not even on the field. Oh, that's right. It was 4th down. Shit. That's why you're not on the field.
Is it time to bring in the field goal unit?
No.
No,
Pittsburgh.
no,
No,
no.
Pittsburgh is not kicking a field goal from where they are right now.
Oh no.
That'd be
Okay.
crazy.
Hell no.
Oh,
No,
okay.
no way. Unless that kicker's got a rocket of a leg, no way are they kicking a field goal.
Ain't no kickers doing that right now. That's
No.
not happening.
Oh, okay.
Pittsburgh's actually 30 seconds left. Trubisky in the shotgun takes the snap, goes to his left. Trubisky throws it to the middle of the field. What the hell was that? But there's a flag on the play.
It was a flag.
Trying to go to
It was a
Deontay
flag.
Johnson, covered by
was a
Denzel
mugging.
Ward.
It was a mugging.
Denzel Ward, what are you
Almighty,
doing,
behave,
bro?
Almighty finesse. Behave, Almighty finesse.
Watch your mouth, my friend. Watch it. Watch your mouth. What the hell are you doing? Denzel Ward, what the hell are you doing?
Was
What
that
the
a
hell are you doing?
was that a face mask violation?
It's something. He really tackled him to the ground. Denzel Ward, you're a Pro Bowler. You got 26 seconds left in the first half. Why are you tackling Deontay Johnson? All you gotta do is just play coverage. Just follow him wherever he goes.
Oh!
First down and 10. Trubisky takes the snap. Rolls out to his left. Throws it
Oh!
down the field. Caught down the field. Is that
Canadian.
Chase Claypool? Chase Claypool with the big catch.
Canadian.
17 seconds left. Timeout. Pittsburgh Steelers.
I love how we weren't talking about basketball, and then here comes Almighty going F the Nets.
Look at that
F the
protection.
Sixers.
Claypool finds the
The Knicks
soft
overpay
zone
for
in the middle of the
Brunson.
defense.
Go for
You know,
Raptors
he
then, I
got
guess. Yeah?
engaged. Jalen Brunson got
Gotta
engaged.
get her kicker a shot. Can they get her kicker a shot? You better defend those sidelines.
They do. You have to take the sidelines away. You got 17
He
seconds. So in
don't.
reality, they could take about 1 or 2 sideline passes to get in a better field goal range for Boswell.
He's gonna miss the kick. He's
And you
gonna
got
miss
two
it.
guys that are
He's gonna miss it.
6'4". You got 2 wide receivers that are 6'4", so you should take advantage of their height on the outside with Pickens and Claypool. 2 wide receivers down below, 1 wide receiver up top. Harris flanking Trubisky in the shotgun on the right side. Trubisky takes the snap, looks to his right, throws to his right, down the
jumping
field,
jacks.
and it's
Out of bounds.
incomplete.
He's throwing jumping jacks over there.
What the hell is Trubisky hurt? What the hell was he
Put
throwing
in
the
Kenny
ball to?
Pickett.
Who the hell was he throwing the ball to on that one?
Nobody.
Oh my God, Deontay Johnson was wide open. He was wide open on the right side.
Yeah.
Trubisky just missed him.
Well, where they at right now? It's like a 62-yard field goal attempt or so. 62,
might have to go
63
for it.
yards.
Oh.
I mean,
Rio's on a
Boswell
boat
had that
games
kind
right
of
now.
leg.
What the frick is he doing?
Trubisky takes the snap in the shotgun, looks to his left, throws down the field, and is incomplete. Double coverage on the outside on George Pickens. 6 seconds left in the game. It's probably 6 seconds left in the half. Obviously, this is probably gonna be the last play of the game.
Of the
Get it up,
half.
Boswell. You're not kicking. Boswell, you're not kicking. Stay on the sidelines, okay? Drink your Gatorade. You're not coming into the first half, okay? Trubisky's gotta get up.
Gatorade.
Good coverage there by
Gatorade. Water sucks. It really, really sucks.
Gotta
Water
throw that
sucks.
ball down the field. Here we go. Maybe the last play of the first half.
No,
And there,
And Cleveland takes
timeout.
a timeout. Final timeout
Why
of the
would you
first half.
take
for
a
the Cleveland
timeout?
Browns.
Why
Probably
would
trying
you
to
take
adjust
a
their defense.
for what?
Yeah, they don't wanna
They're
get
not gonna
burned.
Oh
score.
my God, that's going to be a good game next Thursday. Dolphins
Yeah.
versus the Bengals. That's going to be a
Well,
fun
the
game.
Bengals
Those
suck right
will
now.
Well, their offensive line sucks, but they're still good.
Does the Giants take on the Bengals?
No,
Not this
No.
not this season. No,
Oh, what about the Broncos?
we played them last year
Okay.
and we lost to them. Thanks,
Okay.
Judge. It's going to be 3rd down and 10.
Really?
6 seconds left.
That's what you
Trubisky
drew
is
up?
going to get one opportunity left.
Hail Mary.
Just by the
That's
looks
what
of what
you
Mac
drew
was saying before, it doesn't sound like it's going to be positive. 1 wide receiver up top, 2 wide receivers down below. Trubisky in the shotgun, takes the snap, rolls to the right side. Trubisky. What the hell was what the hell? Oh my God!
I told you they weren't.
What the
I told you
hell?
they weren't going to score.
What the? He didn't even give his wide receivers a chance down the field. He throws the ball
Like-
short.
At the very least, throw it down the fucking field. I mean,
Exactly.
Throw it downfield at least.
What are you doing? Oh my God! He didn't even
Do
give
we-
his guys a chance to make a play. He
Do
just
we have
dumps
to
it up on the right side to nobody. And
Do-
that's
do
how
we
the
have-
first half ends.
Do we have to use that hashtag? What are you doing?
That's a good question. What
Wait,
the hell
hold
are
on.
you doing?
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him.
Yeah, it's a bold strategy that sure as hell didn't work. What the hell was that, Trubisky? And the halftime score, Pittsburgh Steelers 14, Cleveland Browns 13. Gentlemen, what did you guys think about that first half so far?
Wow.
I mean,
That's incredible! It's gonna be some kind of a record!
It's got to be some kind of a record how bad Trubisky is.
Trubisky sucks.
I
mean-
Matt, go ahead. No, guys, let Mac have the floor on this one. Mac, go ahead first.
You had some good offense going in that first half. I mean, you got a 14-13 game. Both teams' offenses is moving the ball pretty well. Defenses need to tighten up. You know, I don't know exactly what's going on, but the defenses need to definitely tighten it up. because the offenses are having their way, to be quite frank, man. The Steelers are running the ball pretty well. The Cleveland Browns are doing everything pretty well offensively, so passing the ball, David Njoku's having a big night. Just like to see him get Amari Cooper involved a little bit more with this offense because, he's on the fantasy team tonight, got him going. And Najee Harris, same thing for the Steelers, you know what I mean? Trubisky took away that last touchdown from Najee Harris. Kind of salty about that. Should have been two. Should have had two. He should have had both the touchdowns. But it's okay. That's for my own selfish needs. But yeah, I'm ready. This has been a pretty good first half between two teams that absolutely hate each other's guts. One of the best rivalries in football. So I'm enjoying this Thursday night game.
What do you think about it, Earl? Earl, what have you liked so far in this first half from what you've seen? Earl?
Yes.
Earl is there.
Earl, what have you liked so far in this first half between the Cleveland Browns and Pittsburgh Steelers? Like, what are some of your takes of what you've seen so far?
I'm physically not watching the game, but I'm listening to all of you guys' analytics here, and it seems to me like they are being very sloppy with the football. It seems to be a lack of non-focused here. That's what I take from it here. That they're not on the field. They're not driving the football. They're not moving their offense as well as they're supposed to be. So I would like to see more.
I just got one thing to say. I just got one thing.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him.
Bold strategy. Take him out and put Kenny Pickett in.
I think it's a matter of time until Kenny Pickett eventually does come in because Pittsburgh has the worst passing offense in the league. It's clear as day. It is clear as day. Mr. Trubisky's not the guy. He's not the guy. And Giants fans wanted Mitchell Trubisky. You guys happy that we don't have him? You guys are going to shut the hell up now about Mitchell Trubisky and how great he is? Stop it, okay?
They just showed that Kenny Pickett play again, too.
I mean, I'd rather have Mitchell Trubisky than this team's quarterback.
We are Commanders. And there you
Dude, you're butchering it now.
Dude, that's me all day tomorrow.
That block, though, that block there by Najee Harris was nice. Where he just upended that dude, and he was able to get that downfield throw to Deontay Johnson. That was nice. But, yeah, I mean, both these defenses got to start playing better. I mean, it's clear as day right now the defenses are not being able to get any type of consistent pressure on the offenses right now. There's been little hits and takes from time to time, but right now both these offenses are moving the ball like at will. Through the running game, passing, these defenses got to start showing up and start to help out their opposite field. The pass rush, has anybody even heard Myles Garrett's name be called tonight? Has Myles Garrett actually made any type of appearance tonight in this game? But against that rough Pittsburgh Steelers offensive line?
I have not heard Myles Garrett's name at all.
No. That's telling right there, is that Myles Garrett and Pittsburgh does not have an elite offensive line. Their offensive line is okay. But Myles Garrett has done nothing right now. He needs to come out in the second half and insert himself on that Cleveland Browns defense and help his team out, maybe create some turnovers, at least get some pressure on Trubisky and make him make a bad decision and either throw the ball away or possibly fumble it and get a turnover there. And Denzel Ward. I'm looking at Denzel Ward right now. You had an awful first half. You were committing penalties. You were getting beaten down the field. You need to step up for your team and go out there and play much better and play that Pro Bowl-like cornerback position that you can do. Because they're not even attacking. You figure they'd go after Greg Newsome on the outside. They're attacking Denzel Ward right now. That is telling on that defense. You need to have your Pro Bowl cornerback play like a Pro Bowl cornerback. I know Deontay Johnson is good, But Denzel Ward's got to play a lot better in the second half. Just saying.
I mean, where is Chase Claypool been? Is he out there? Is he playing? Is he injured or something?
Well, he made that one play when they got him close to the field goal range. He did make that one catch over the middle of the field, but otherwise that he's done nothing. It's been really Deontay Johnson that has been the best target in offense. And Freiermuth, Pat Freiermuth has done nothing too at the tight end position. We haven't called his name. He's been invisible too. That might be just a good job by that Cleveland Browns secondary in terms of the safety position. They might be doing a good job taking him out of the game. But
well, guys, I am going to head for bed, and I have to get up at 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. So, but this was a lot of fun. And good game so far, and I enjoyed the content and everything. You guys are doing the awesome job. I listen to all your football contents, every last one of you, and you guys are good. You guys are really good.
Thank you.
You bring everything home
to
the suspense. You bring everything home. So keep up the good work. I will be watching and supporting. And I hope everyone has a good weekend. And I will be back in cyberspace next week for the wrestling experience. The Raw Watch Along will return in 2 weeks.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We'll be back in a couple of weeks, taking a little bit of a week break right now for the Raw Watch Along. As I'm going to probably lose my shit on stream when the Giants play the Cowboys this Monday, but we will make sure that we get back to the Raw Watch Along the week after, and we'll give you guys what's going to be happening on Monday Night Raw as we inch closer to Extreme Rules. WWE Extreme Rules is around the corner, so just be ready for that. But, Earl, hope you had an awesome time at Grand Slam. Have a great night, bro. Thank you for hopping
you
on with
too.
us.
Thank you very much, guys. Have a good night.
You too, bro. Have a good night. But, guys, I was going to ask you, too, while we're still at halftime, besides, obviously, our games that we're playing this weekend, the Giants and the Cowboys, as well as the Eagles and Commanders, what other games do you think are you looking forward to watching this weekend? For Mac and I, we're actually just going to be able to sit and enjoy our Sundays because we don't have to worry about our team until the night after. But what other games right now this weekend are you guys looking forward to seeing on your football Sunday?
Well, my brother, I am definitely excited about that Miami Dolphin Buffalo Bill matchup. That's going to be a big one offensively. You think that's a game where it looks like both teams could throw up 40. So I'm excited for that one. I want to see how that plays out, man. I mean, I still believe Buffalo is just the outright better football team, and they're going to find a way to get it done regardless. But I think this game can be an absolute shootout, man, and I want to see that one. I want to see the fireworks in that game, man, because it should be explosive. You're talking about two offenses that have been damn near automatic this season. Like, just about, I mean.
Wait, what are you talking about?
We're talking about games this weekend besides our games that you guys are looking forward to seeing. And Mac was talking about the Dolphins and the Bills game on Sunday.
I need to look at the schedule. We'll be
Go ahead, Mac.
On Sunday morning also.
I mean, with Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle, that's looking scary through these first couple of weeks of this season. Those guys are making huge plays, man. Tua went out there with 6 big touchdown passes, bringing the team back in the fourth quarter the way he did. And I'm not gonna lie, we were all trashing Tua on the morning show on last Sunday, and that's how he responded. He went out there with a 6 touchdown performance.
He heard us. He heard us.
He probably did hear. Yeah. He probably did hear us, and we heard every single one of us trash him. And what did he do? He went out there and, like Mac just said, he passed for 6 touchdowns, and both Waddle and Hill literally went off like crazy in that game. I mean, those two guys.
They both had 2 touchdowns apiece, I believe.
And they both had 11 catches.
They both nearly had 200 yards receiving too.
And 11 catches both of them have. I mean,
there's just unbelievable stuff you just don't see. And then Josh Allen, right now, Allen's like something like the MVP right now.
Yeah. Oh, he's right now
absolutely killing it, man.
he's
I
just
mean, I
on
know it's
another
still
level.
very early, but he's killing it, man. Him and Stephon Diggs, they're just that's a hell of a connection, man. So that
I
game's gonna
agree.
be definitely fun, man. Miami and Buffalo.
I
What
got
about you,
another one.
Mitch?
The Lions and the Vikings. Because the Lions are coming off a huge win, and the Vikings are coming off a terrible loss, thanks to us and thanks to Jalen Hurts. But I'm just saying, the Vikings have something to. They got to fight for something.
No, I agree with that. And I mean, that's going to be a very interesting game as well. 1 o'clock. There's some pretty decent 1 o'clock games, but I'm actually going to go with the 4:25 game Packers versus the Bucks. We all know what these two teams did against each other a couple of years ago in Green Bay. But we know that guy, Scotty Miller, caught that big touchdown pass along the left side, which pretty much put the nail in the coffin of the Green Bay Packers that year when they were the number 1 seed. You're going to get two of the best quarterbacks of all time, Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady, down there in Tampa Bay. So you talk about these two teams can easily be the two teams that represent the NFC in the NFC Championship this year. So that's going to be a really fun game to watch. And there's going to be fireworks flowing all over the place when you got Aaron Rodgers and his Green Bay Packers offense going up against Tom Brady in that Tampa Bay Bucks offense. Although they're not going to have Mike Evans. He's suspended because he decided to play Fight Club against Marshawn Lattimore. And also the fact that Chris Godwin, I believe, is still out. He's dealing with injury. And I'm not sure what the status is of Julio Jones. He's dealing also with the knee injury. So the Bucks are a little bit shorthanded, and the Packers also are dealing with injuries too. As I saw, three of their 4 top wide receivers are all banged up right now. So that's going to be an interesting game to watch and seeing if whoever's going to be healthy right now going into that game. As they're recapping, they're getting ready for the second half. As we speak, second half is just about to kick off. Pittsburgh Steelers, they won the toss originally. They asked to defer, so they're going to be getting the ball in the second half, looking to be able to try to put some points on the board after I don't know what the hell Mitchell Trubisky was thinking there on that offensive snap right before when he decided to throw the ball literally side-handed out of bounds. As they're showing the 2 head coaches right now on the sideline, Mr. Stefanski, as well as the great Mike Tomlin. Browns are about to kick it off.
What's your record right now? What is the Steelers' record? 1-1 or?
I think they're 1-1.
They're 1-1.
Yeah, 1-1.
I think both teams are 1-1.
Yeah, they are both 1-1.
And the Steelers take the ball to about the 22-yard line, and that's where they're going to start their field of play. Here comes Mitchell Trubisky again and that Pittsburgh Steelers offense. Cleveland, you got to play. Myles Garrett, you got to show up. You have to show up in this half. I mean, seriously, you got to show up now. The Pittsburgh Steelers, the Pittsburgh Steelers do not have an elite offensive line. They don't. That's just facts. Myles Garrett should be able to have his way. No pause there. He should have his way with this offensive line. He's not doing anything. He needs to start making his presence felt. Trubisky throws it to the sideline. And there's Deontay Johnson. That play went absolutely nowhere. And they're talking about Myles Garrett as we speak.
They're showing his statistics for the night, which are like nothing.
He's not having any type of impact in this game at all. They're trying to double team him and take him out of the game pretty much. He had a nice bull rush there on the outside on that last highlight they showed. 13 pass rush snaps, no sacks, no quarterback hits, no hurries. That's the troubling thing right now. It doesn't even have a hurry yet. 1 wide receiver up top, 2 wide receivers down below. Trubisky takes the shotgun snap, rolls to his left, throws to his left. Incomplete. Throws it wide of Pickens. And it's going to be 3rd down and 8. 3rd down 9 for the Pittsburgh Steelers on offense. I mean, geez. I mean, what the hell is this? Pittsburgh is coming out sloppy right now on this. I mean, when is Tomlin might have to, do what is necessary and maybe just take Trubisky out? Because this offense has no flow at all right now. None. 1 wide receiver up top. 2 wide receivers down below. Freiermuth, right down it. Shotgun snap. Trubisky takes the snap. Rolls to his right. Stops. Plants his feet. Throws it down the field. And it is caught. Caught on the sideline. Chase Claypool with the catch. First down, Pittsburgh Steelers. Nice catch along the right sideline there by Claypool. Getting out of his route, sticking it on the outside, beating Newsome for the first down. And there's a quick pass and then a drop pass by Deontay Johnson. One of the worst when it comes to drop passes. That is Deontay Johnson in a nutshell. This dude is good, but my God, does he drop so many passes. Every year, this guy drops a ton of passes, and he just did it right there.
He does, yeah.
Are they calling it a fumble? A backward pass that he dropped?
I guess so.
I don't know if he was behind the line of scrimmage when he dropped that pass. I don't know about that one. No. 12 men on the field in the defense. Okay. So the play didn't even matter. Cleveland had too many men on the defensive side. Not a good job there by Joe Woods in that defense. Not a good job. Giving the Pittsburgh Steelers a shorter field now. First down and 5. What kind of play is Pittsburgh going to call here? One wide receiver up top. One wide receiver down below. Najee Harris in the backfield. Tight end shifts to the left side. Trubisky shifts him back to the right. Trubisky takes the snap. Hands it off. Harris bounces up to the left side. Powering his way to about a 5-yard gain. And it's going to be second down and 1 for the Pittsburgh Steelers offense. Running the ball up the left side. Trying to get a decent pull on the left side by the offensive line. Second down and 1 at about the 40-yard line of the Steelers. Najee Harris takes the snap, runs up the middle, picks up the first down, 3-yard gain to about the 42-yard line. First down, Pittsburgh. Najee Harris, tough running up the middle. I want to see what Jalen Smith can do on defense if he gets called up. I mean, we'll see. We'll see what's going to happen with Jalen Smith. I mean, I'm sure they're going to give Calitro and Tate Crowder and Mike McFadden, who had no snaps in that last game, more opportunities to show what they can do. But first down and 10 right now, 42-yard line. 2 wide receivers up top, 1 wide receiver down below. Handoff, Harris up the middle, powering his way for about 2-yard gain. Cleveland Browns stack them up for about a 2-yard gain. Second down and 8. Trying really hard to run that ball up the middle.
This is not doing anything right now.
Myles Garrett there with the tackle. Myles Garrett actually made a play. Hey, Myles Garrett made a play in the game. He's in it now. He's got a stat. Second down and 7. Over his career, 70 games, 61.5 sacks, 63 tackles for loss. Pickens in motion. Fakes the handoff to Pickens. Throws it. Right
Whoa!
side. Oh! Hurdle there by Najee Harris for the first down. Cam Hayward coming on the field to celebrate with him. The hurdle action there by Najee Harris, the second-year running back from Alabama.
Sweet home Alabama.
Looked like he hurdled the cornerback right there. 2 wide receivers on top, 1 wide receiver down below. Fakes the handoff. Trubisky in the back, throws it, short pass. Harris, dump off, and they might lose yardage on that play. Elliott with the tackle. That play was just absolutely broken down there completely. Second down and long. Second down and 14. They lost 4 yards on that play as Harris goes right off to the sidelines. He is dealing with that Liz Frank injury, so you have to see if that Liz Frank injury right now is causing any problems. 8 plays, 34 yards, so 34 yards so far, 4 minutes plus on this drive. Warren comes into the game on the right side. Trubisky in the shotgun. 1 wide receiver up top, down below. 2 wide receivers up top.
Oh,
Trubisky
that was nice.
Warren up the middle of the field. Warren bounces off the outside, getting at least. Warren to about the 10-yard line, but there's a flag on the play and it might be coming back. That one might be coming back.
Uh-oh.
There's a player down the field. It might be Myles Garrett. Myles Garrett is down on the field.
That's not him.
Is it
Is it?
55 or is it 95? Matt, can you tell what number is that?
No, I couldn't tell who it was.
I don't know who that is. I thought that was Myles Garrett. Jeez, that's not good. That's not good. Well, that's not good either way. Go ahead, Matt.
You know what is good? I said, you know what is good is Azeez Ojulari is feeling very confident that he will be playing football on Monday night against the Dallas Cowboys. So that is good.
No doubt about it. And you know who else is feeling good? Kayvon Thibodeau running full speed at practice and pretty much saying he's a go for Monday Night Football against the Dallas Cowboys. So at least we're going to get 3 of our 4 defensive linemen playing in that game. Obviously, there's no way Leonard Williams is playing. I would not play him anyway either.
It's tough that they come back and he has to sit out. It's just like, damn, can't just get them all on the field together, man, and just let the magic happen. But gonna keep playing hard. This defense has been. I've been very impressed with our defense these first couple of weeks of the season, man. So played against 2 of the best running backs in the league. Having to control them. I mean, Christian McCaffrey got that big run off late in the game, but other than that, we pretty much had them bottled up for the most part too.
And also, if you have to think about it too, the Giants have actually. I don't care if anybody calls me a jinx or not. The Giants have actually gotten lucky with injuries. We haven't had any big guy suffer a big injury because you think about it. Mac, when you're thinking about when we had that preseason game, were you not thinking when Thibodeau got hit in his knee, he was done for the season?
I thought it was a chance. Thought there was a strong chance that was going to end up being a diagnosis.
And then when Leonard Williams has his knee, he's clutching onto his knee in that game last week in the second half. I think every Giants fan thought he was done. And with the Giants' injury luck in previous years, probably would have been done.
It wasn't Myles Garrett. It definitely wasn't Myles Garrett. He's down on the knee praying. But this must be really bad. They got the card out there for whoever this is, man.
It must be a neck injury or head injury or something.
That was a D-back.
Yep. Yo, Blake is pissed right now. He goes on Twitter.
Oh my God.
F you, Olsen, you worthless, useless POS.
Oh. He just got. It's one of those. Oh, and then he splashed.
It's Walker Jr.
Oh, that's one of their safeties. Jeez, he just got blasted in the face by the offensive lineman, and then the offensive lineman falls on top of him. Why are you falling on top of him?
No, it wasn't him. It was the other guy, the guy that hit him.
Yeah, but why is he doing that? This is not wrestling. I mean, come on. His leg. It looks like a fractured leg. Yeah, he's probably done for the season because they got a huge cast on that right leg. Or his left leg.
Oh, I thought it was his head for a second.
No, there's a giant air cast on that left leg.
Yeah,
he might have blown out his knee on that play. It looks like he might have blown out his knee. Sucks. The turf monster got him. I mean, what the hell is that deep? What is the offensive lineman doing? Why are you jumping on top of him?
Yeah, he gave him a big splash. That was crazy.
He's gonna get fined. He's gonna get fined.
Okorafor. I apologize if I butchered his name. Walker got injured on the Browns. It's a legal forward pass on the offense, so it's gonna be second down.
It was their linebacker, Anthony Walker.
Yeah, they're one of their linebackers went down with injury. So prayers out to him. Hopefully he's gonna be all right. That's a tough injury to see. There's another guy on the sidelines, number 28. He's looking like he's struggling a little bit with injuries for the Browns. So the Browns are dealing with a couple of injuries on that defense. 2 wide receivers up top, 1 wide receiver down below. Trubisky in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Looks to his right. Throws to his right. And it is caught. Deontay Johnson. And he steps out of bounds at around the 31-yard line.
Yeah, Denzel
First
Ward's
down.
having a long night, man.
He is. Denzel
He is.
Ward is not having a good game. He's giving a cushion to him, too. Look at the size of that cushion he's giving to Deontay Johnson. You figure he'd try to make, unless he's worried about that speed of Johnson, you figure he'd play a little bit more press corner on the outside instead of giving him that much cushion to operate underneath. Johnson's got 6 catches for 63 yards so far in this game. Trubisky takes the snap, throws it to his right, incomplete. There's a flag on the play. I think it's going to be on Newsome. He's going to be on the other side, Greg Newsome on Chase Claypool. Oh, they're going over this right now. Pittsburgh's coming out attacking on this offense. I'm not sure if Mac Wilson is still on the Browns. We have to double check with that one. $9:40 left in the third quarter right now. Steelers holding on to a 14-13 lead as they're driving down the field. Oh, it's pass interference on the offense. Wow. So pass interference on the offense on Chase Claypool.
Yeah, that was a good call. That was the right call.
Yeah, it is. He pushed the quarterback. Or the safe. That is a good call.
Matt Wilson is on the Patriots.
That's the linebacker, Mac Wilson.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Claypool has made some made some very, very dumb decisions over, like when he's been out there. Like
He's not doing that well.
He's had some very questionable penalties over the years. Some of the things he's done. He's a great player, but it's just his decision making at times is just very questionable. I mean, you did not need to do that. You did not need to hit the safety like that. So the Pittsburgh Steelers are going to punt the ball now for about their own 45-yard line. Taking that clock all the way down. They're really taking the clock all the way down. And they take the flag just to get a little bit more room.
Get the punter a little more room.
Yeah. Looks like they're going to give him a little bit more room. Delay a game on the offense. Obviously, it's going to be 4th down and 10 now at about the 40-yard line of the Steelers. Tomlin does not look happy.
Tomlin never does. He very rarely looks happy. Even when they're doing good things, he still kind of has that little mean mug on. So that's Tomlin's face, man. He's just got that's his resting face.
His resting face. 14-yard line, caught over there by the Browns, and they're going to get the ball at about the 14-yard line. I still think Mike Tomlin is probably the best head coach in football. I mean, some might still say Belichick. I'll go Tomlin. I think Tomlin's the best head coach in football right now. When you can have that Pittsburgh Steelers team be in the playoffs every single year that you've been a head coach, and this dude's been a head coach for 16 years, to me, you're the best head coach in football right now. No disrespect to Belichick, but I'm giving it to Tomlin. Even when he doesn't have good talent. Who would you say who do you think is the best?
I mean, he's up there, but I definitely got. I mean, I just can't look past all of those damn rings, man. I can't look past those titles, man. Belichick, he's done it for many, many years over a long course of time, man. And I get it. The magic seems to have went away with Tom Brady leaving the organization, man. But Belichick still accomplished those feats, man. And I can't just look past that. Tomlin's been doing phenomenal things, obviously, with the Pittsburgh team. But Belichick's been winning championships, man. And he dominated. He led a team that dominated his division for about 20 years. Like 20 years they dominated the AFC East. You had Jets had a couple of decent years in there, here and there. But that was about it. I mean, that literally was about it. Like, the Jets interrupted things a little bit.
There's like a little blip on the
way.
screen, a little blip on the
Yeah.
screen by the Jets, and that's pretty much it. And then they went back to being irrelevant again. But I mean,
Absolutely.
you could literally flip a coin when it comes to the both of them. But they would probably be, for at least the past decade plus, the two best head coaches in the National Football League. Because when you talk about teams that are consistently good every year in and out, it's normally the New England Patriots and the Pittsburgh Steelers, two of the most winning. Oh my God! Now they're showing Nick Chubb lifting and bench pressing all that weight. Jeez, 670. This guy's a monster. No wonder he's probably the best running back in football.
He is certainly one of them for sure.
I wouldn't even be surprised if he wins the rushing title this year. It's gonna be close. I mean, I don't think Derrick Henry is going to have a big year like we thought he might, because their offensive line is terrible. I mean, they got nothing on that offensive line. It could be Taylor. It could be Barkley. It could be Saquon Barkley, for all we know. One wide receiver up top. Brissett in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Hands it off. Chubb. And he's going to be tackled. Muscles his way. And he's able to at least pick up a yard. That looked like he was definitely going to be a tackle for a loss, and Chubb, using his legs and his strength, was able to get over the line. Most rushes of 5,000 yards. Chubb is up there. 5.2 yards per carry in 2018. 5 yards per carry in 2019. 5.6 yards per carry in 2020. 5.5 yards per carry in 2021. First player in 4 straight years of 5+ yards per carry and 150 yards rushing per game. That's sick. That is sick. Brissett in the shotgun, throws it. Caught.
That was good.
Cooper down the sideline. Cooper with the big gain on the right sideline for a first down. There's your guy, Max. Amari Cooper.
That's right.
On the right side with a big gain.
Take that all day, Cooper. Just keep them coming, man. Keep finding him, man. Hit him with the long bomb.
We got route 2. Stick route to the outside, beats the cornerback, and goes right upfield. And good blocking in front of him by Chubb. Chubb with a nice block in front to help lead Cooper after he caught that ball. Brissett, 17 for 23, 162 yards and 2 touchdowns. Cooper, 5 receptions, 63 yards, and a touchdown so far this game. 2 wide receivers up top, 1 wide receiver down below. Brissett fakes the handoff. Chubb with the block in the back. Short throw. Njoku running up the middle of the field. Gets to about the 45-yard line of the Steelers for another first down. It's been the Amari Cooper and David Njoku show on offense for the Cleveland Browns, with a little bit of mix of Nick Chubb here and there. And the Browns once again are moving the ball on that Pittsburgh Steelers defense. We have to remember the Cleveland Browns have one of the best offensive lines in football as we speak. 1 wide receiver out top, 1 wide receiver down below. Donovan Peoples-Jones shifts to the inside. In the huddle, Brissett hands it off. Chubb up the middle of the field. Chubb powering his way to about the 41-yard line. Nick Chubb using his strength and his legs to power up, to pick up another 2 yards after getting tackled by at least 4 Steelers on that play.
How the hell do you miss that, referees?
And clearly it was a face mask. Face mask on Conklin by Miles Jack. I don't know how they missed that one. I agree. That was ridiculous. Miles Jack clearly held the face mask of Jack Conklin, of the right tackle on the Browns.
He held it. He was like,
he held it. He tugged it. He did it all.
Yeah. Like, I don't understand how you can miss that.
Fakes the handoff. Rolls to his right. Flag on the play. Brissett is going to get the first down, but what's the flag on the play is he does a somersault on the outside. But I think that might be coming back. It could be holding on the offense. Normally when you see that, yep, it's going to be holding on the offense. Done. That's the extra offensive lineman held. Yep. They tried to go for that heavy set on the outside, and Dunn was holding the linebacker, Highsmith.
Nick Chubb is something else. Man.
He really is. Chubb's a beast. I'm surprised that he's not they're not running the ball as much as we thought they might, but I mean Chubb is so good. 2 wide receivers up top, 1 wide receiver down below. Brissett hands it off. Chubb up the middle. Chubb bounces to the outside. Chubb powering his legs to about the 38-yard line. Picks up about 7 yards on that run. Nick Chubb using his lower leg strength to power up to the middle of that field. Bouncing it out of the outside. Faking out Terrell Edmonds. It takes about 4 Steelers to get him to the ground. Nick Chubb, again, 26 years old, out of Georgia, selected to Pro Bowl out of the last 3 seasons. One of the top running backs in football.
Absolutely.
1 wide receiver up top, 1 wide receiver down below. Slot receiver shifts. Handoff, Kareem Hunt, try to bounce to the left side, picks up at least about a couple of yards, and it's going to be 4th down and 1. And I think the Browns are going to go for it here. At about the 45-yard line. And yep, they're going to go for it on 4th down and short.
Look at that. Makes this fucking Browns team so dangerous.
You know, if they can run the ball like this, it's really just going to make their team so deadly. And the fact you have guys like Hunt and Chubb that could be dual threat guys at that running back position. Hunt goes in motion, heads to the backfield, hands off to Hunt. Hunt going up the middle, and Kareem Hunt gets to about the 27-yard line. 1st down, Cleveland Browns. They had 2 running backs in the backfield. Similar play that we ran this past Sunday, Mac. They had both running backs in the backfield, handed off to Hunt, who was in the fullback position, and he takes it for at least about an 8-yard gain up the middle for a 1st down for the Browns. Good play call there by Stefanski.
Yeah, that was
At
good.
that point,
And
that's
there's a
going to
Brown
freeze
down
the
on the
defense.
field.
Yeah, I mean that's going to freeze your defense up anyway, because now it's like, man, who's going to get it? So you got to figure it out, man.
Who's down on the field for the Browns?
Couldn't tell. Everybody was too many people were around them, whoever it was.
It might be it looked like it might have been a wide receiver that could have been down.
I'm not sure. Couldn't tell at all.
A couple of injuries happening in this game right now. That was a good play call there by. I mean, you got to try to do everything you can to utilize. When you have 2 running backs as good as Kareem Hunt and Nick Chubb, you got to make sure you move them around all in that offense. You got to do a lot of those dual back systems. Obviously, Kareem Hunt has showed that he can be a very, very good receiving back. So I'm not surprised they're trying to flank him out in the slot, put him in that fullback position, try some wheel routes at times, and obviously use Nick Chubb as that primary running back in the backfield. So I think it's a great call there by Kevin Stefanski. Take advantage of both the talents you have at that running back position, and I'm surprised they don't do more dual running back sets with that team going forward. I really am.
Yeah, I mean they can do a lot of different things with those guys. And the thing about Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt that's also is they have really different skill sets, man. So it's Nick Chubb is just all about that power, man, gonna come right at you, and Kareem Hunt got a little bit of shake and bake in him.
He does, but he could also use the power game too. I mean,
absolutely.
Hunt could actually be that downfield runner too, and Chubb's actually shown at times, though it's not a lot. He can be that guy can be used out of the backfield in some of those wheel routes as well. So, I mean, I agree. Their skill sets are so different on offense, and it really does help out that Cleveland Browns offense. And if they could just get – I think they really just need another wide receiver out there, another true threat on the outside to help out Amari Cooper, because you got Njoku at tight end. You got Harrison Bryant as like that blocking tight end, as well as a guy that could go out as a second tight end in the passing game. I mean, Donovan Peoples-Jones, he's okay. Oh, that's a Jedrick Wills. That's a left tackle. That's a left tackle that's down. That's not good. Is he being carted off
from a year ago? No, he walked off on his own, but very gingerly, very, very gingerly.
Yeah. I would even argue to say he's probably the 3rd best offensive lineman from that group. He's been okay. Oh, he got rolled up. Batonio pushed his guy. He pushed Hayward into the back of Willis's leg. So the classic roll up in there, and there's gonna be James Hudson now taking over at left tackle, 4th round pick last year. 2 wide receivers up top, 1 wide receiver down below. Chubb in the backfield. Brissett in the huddle. Brissett takes the snap, hands it off. Chubb, middle of the field, and he's gonna pick up at least about 5 yards. 3rd down and 10. Injury updates. Anthony Walker out, of course, with a knee injury. Jeremiah Owuzu-Koramoah, quad injury. He's questionable. Tavon Bryant, hamstring. He's questionable right now. So right now that Browns team is suffering some injuries on that defensive side of the ball. Browns are spreading it out. 5 wide. Trubisky, snap, takes it. Cooper, catch at about the 19-yard line. And it's going to be 3rd down and 2 for the Cleveland Browns. Amari Cooper has clearly been the primary receiver they're using on the outside, not named David Njoku. Obviously, the 2 players that Brissett trusts the most on that offense. 3rd down and 1 right now at the 18. Rush up the middle.
He's not even throwing at anybody else. It's just either
No,
one
he's
of those
not.
two.
He's thrown like 1 pass to the right side to Donovan Peoples-Jones, but that's pretty much it. I don't think he has any trust in any of those other wide receivers. They've pretty much just been ghosts out there, decoys. I mean, Donovan Peoples-Jones can go down the field, so I mean, I'm surprised they don't take a shot at least once or twice. So maybe stretch that field a little bit to help out your running game. 1st down and 10 right now. After the Browns picked it up on that quarterback rush. Brissett in the shotgun. 1 wide receiver up top. 1 wide receiver down below. Takes the snap. Looks to his left. Throws to his left. Caught! No, it's dropped. Njoku. Good hit there on the outside. Sutton with the hit. And it's going to be 2nd down and 10 for the Browns on offense. Looked like he was going to catch that, but he undercut him right there on the legs. Yeah, it's just good defensive play. Good defensive play. I mean, you could. I'm surprised that they don't call penalties on that now because it's a shot to the leg. So I know how they've been trying to not implement new rules to make sure that players don't take shots at other players' legs over there. So.
Yeah.
2 wide receivers up top, 2 wide receivers down below. Brissett takes the snap, looks to his right, throws to his right, off the defender's back. 3rd down and 10. Witherspoon there on coverage on Amari Cooper. I would, if I'm the Steelers right now, unless you want to stack the box, double cover Amari Cooper. Double cover him, take him out of the game, try to make one of those other receivers beat you. Make Hall beat you, or make Donovan Peoples-Jones beat you, because it's clear as day right now, when Brissett is looking for his wide receivers, he's going to number 2. Take him out of the game. 2 wide receivers up top, 1 wide receiver down below. Brissett in the shotgun. Chubb flanks him to the right. Takes the snap. Hunt over the middle. Catches it. And it's going to be short by at least about 3 yards. 4th down. And it looks like the Browns are going to go for the field goal.
Take the points.
Might as well. Take the points right now. Don't do anything cute. Oh, he actually dropped it. My fault. He dropped that pass. I thought he caught it. So it's going to be now a longer play. And Witherspoon now walks off gingerly. Looks like he's limping badly on that right leg. That's one of the starting cornerbacks now for the Pittsburgh Steelers that's limping off the field. As here comes Cade York. 5 field goals made in 5 attempts so far this year. Win seems to have died down a little bit for the Cleveland Browns. Just give me a 34-yard field goal. Win has pretty much been going to the right side. Got to hit this one. Got to hit this one. And the snap is up. The kick is up. And it is good. Just a little bit inside of the left upright. And the Cleveland Browns regain the lead over the Pittsburgh Steelers thanks to a 34-yard field goal by Cade York and Jacoby Brissett, driving the team down into field goal range, 16-14. Mac? What'd you think about that drive?
I mean, of course, they would have liked to come up with the touchdown, but it was a tough drive for them, man. A lot they hit them with a little bit of everything, running the ball really well with Nick Chubb, Kareem Hunt had that one good run, had the good run first down pickup on the drive. And then hitting, like you said, hitting Amari Cooper and David Njoku, definitely living and dying with those two guys right now in the pass game. So they moved the ball well down the field, man. Converted a fourth down, I believe, on the drive at one point. So they did. It was a good drive, but definitely when you have a drive like that, you want to punch it in the end zone, man. We put together a really nice drive, well executed drive. You really want to get a thing in the end zone, and the fact that the Pittsburgh Steelers defense caused that offense to stall. I mean, that's kind of almost a slight win for the Steelers defense, unfortunately, with all the great efforts on that drive by the Cleveland Browns offense, man. But it was still a well-executed drive. Unfortunately, they just need to punch that in the end zone. It's kind of the problem like the New York Football Giants are having, and we hope we can cure that problem on Monday night.
They better. Because if we go into that Monday Night Football game and the Giants have 2 turnovers they get in the other team's red zone and we can't punch in for touchdowns, I think Dallas will be able to take advantage of it. I really do, because I think Dallas is a better team than Carolina, and I'm not taking the Dallas Cowboys lightly at all. I'm not doing it.
No.
I know there's some people out there that are saying that the Dallas Cowboys will be a layup. You're never going to have a layup, ever, when it comes to the NFC East playing against each other. You're never going to have that. It just does not happen.
Well,
Mike Tomlin.
Watch this. Yeah, you see the stat they just showed up there, Jeff?
I'm actually checking it out right now. Head coaches with 15 consecutive years without a losing season. Tom Landry, Bill Belichick, George Halas, Mike. I love Mike Tomlin. I love this guy. I kind of wish he could have been one of our choices for a head coach. If we had the opportunity, I love Brian Daboll too, but I friggin' love Mike Tomlin. I love this guy as a head coach.
Remember when he tripped that player, though? Remember when he tripped that player? Or tried to, at least?
I do remember that. I do remember he did that. I do remember when he did that. But I like him, though. He's got that no-nonsense attitude. That's what you want in your head coach, and those players play for Mike Tomlin. I mean, he expects excellence, and he brings excellence to this organization. How would you like to be the Pittsburgh Steelers, where you've had, 3 head coaches in the last 30 years? Literally, 3 head coaches, I believe, in the last 30, 35 years has been the Pittsburgh Steelers. That's what you call excellence right there.
They've only had 3 head coaches in their history of their franchise.
That's insane. That is insane.
I believe that's the only coaches in. Just Chuck Noll, Bill Cowher, Mike Tomlin.
And you're talking about 3 of the all-time great coaches right there. As the Steelers only get a 1-yard rush there, Fields makes the tackle, and it's going to be 2nd down and 9 for the Pittsburgh Steelers offense. And yeah, if you're an organization,
the Phillies beat the Braves.
good job, Phillies. Good way to do your job, Phillies. Good job. Helping out our Mets there. We appreciate the victory. Trubisky
We won 1-0.
Fakes the handoff. Trubisky trips over and he gets to about the 32-yard line, about a 7-yard gain there, and it's going to be 3rd down and 2 for the Pittsburgh Steelers offense. No, we needed that. The Mets needed a little bit of help because they did have a bad game that last game against Milwaukee, but they got shut out 6-0. So that's a good thing to hear. They got a little bit of help from the Phillies. And especially with Nimmo now he's out he's day-to-day right now after pulling up lame yesterday with that quad tightness. Trubisky throws the ball down the field, and it is dropped. Oh, my God. We bitch and complain about Darius Slayton. This guy is one of the best receivers in football who just got a new contract, and he drops a wide-open pass in his hands. I mean, geez. And Garrett actually got the hit on that play. I know Denzel Ward got his hand in that play, but, I mean...
If you know, way I feel Cleveland's going to come out here and try to chew as much of this clock up as possible, get this game into the fourth quarter, and just try to work on this clock right now. That's what this Cleveland Brown offense is set up to do. And I believe that's what they're getting ready to come in here and try to do right now. So
Absolutely. It's going to be ground and pound for that Cleveland Browns offense as we speak. They're just going to be pounding that ball, pounding the rock up the middle, pause, and they're going to try to wear down that clock with Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt as they're showing the game for next week. Miami Dolphins and Cincinnati Bengals. The Bengals offensive line can actually learn how to block. That actually should be a shootout game going in. Tua, last week, 36 for 50, 469, 6 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, 124.1 rating, tied for most in team history with Dan Marino. That's what Tua Tagovailoa did last week for the Miami Dolphins against a very good Baltimore Ravens defense. One wide receiver down below. Cleveland Browns, 20-yard line. Brissett in the cuddle, hands it off. And there's Chubb. Chubb bouncing off, getting to about the 25-yard line for about a 5-yard gain, second down and 5 for the Cleveland Browns, as they're talking about Jacoby Brissett right now in his game so far. Passing under 2.5 seconds, 12 for 15, 100 yards, and 2 touchdowns. They're trying to get that ball out and get that ball out quick to his players. He's actually made some pretty nice, precise passes on these plays, too.
yeah.
Second down and 5. Donovan Peoples-Jones shifts down to the right side. Brissett in the huddle. Chubb in the backfield. Bryant goes to the fullback position. Hands it off. Chubb pounding the ball up the middle of the field. And he's going to pick up at least about 4 yards. Third down and 1 at about the 29-yard line of the Browns. Riding that Nick Chubb right now as we're going to get to the end of the third quarter with the score.
Absolutely.
Cleveland Browns 16. Pittsburgh Steelers 14. Fellas, what have you liked so far in this third quarter as we get ready for the last quarter of this AFC North matchup between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cleveland Browns?
The Saints. The Steelers defense has got that touchdown in order for them to get the field goal. That's all I gotta say.
And I
What do you think, Mac?
like just the way the Cleveland Browns come out here and really starting to really try to impose their will on the Steelers defense, really trying to wear them down. And it could be possibly working heading going into this fourth quarter now, man. Obviously, like you said, they're going to get a big dose of Nick Chubb the rest of the way. And then switch up Nick Chubb, gets a blow, you bringing out Kareem Hunt. I mean, that's just a 1-2 punch like no other team in the league has. So Steelers defense got their work cut out for them in this fourth quarter because they're gonna get leaned on right now by this big Cleveland Brown offensive line, and Nick Chubb is gonna just start trying to run the ball right down their throat.
Do you think there's any chance if they run the ball and pick up at least a lot of positive yards that maybe they try to play action pass and try to get the ball downfield to one of their wide receivers, like try to open it up a little bit? Or you think they're just going to clearly just play ground and pound football for this last quarter and try to eat up as much of that clock as possible?
I mean, it's not like it's a blowout or anything like that in the game. I mean, they still could use some points for insurance purposes too. You know, ain't like the games like they got the game in hand already. I'm just by no means. So yeah, absolutely, you got a shot. You take a shot if something opens up. But I'm pretty sure I just feel like with just the way they're set up offensively, this is what you built this offense to be able to do in moments like this. You know, you just want to go ahead and kill that clock, man, as much as you can, and just really, like I said, lean on the Steelers defense.
Absolutely. And I mean, you could also try to fool them a little bit and do a type of play that they did just a little bit earlier in the third quarter where they were able to put the 2-back system out there, maybe have your bolted running backs set up with Brissett in the shotgun, have each running back off to the side, and you could even use one to either run the ball or you could flank the other one out to the other side, maybe for a wheel route or something to throw off the defense. So there's a lot of things that Stefanski can do with that Browns offense when you have 2 talented running backs like Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt, and especially when you have a guy like Njoku, who's been right now taking advantage of that open field for the Pittsburgh Steelers in the middle of the field. And then you have Amari Cooper, who's actually been playing pretty solid too on the outside. So The Browns, the Pittsburgh Steelers are going to be in a little bit of they're going to have a little bit of a problem trying to stop that Browns offense right now, especially if that running game continues to get going and they're able to pick up 5, 6, 7 yards right now going forward. It's 3rd and 1 right now from the 29-yard line as we kick off the fourth quarter. One wide receiver down below in heavy set formation for the Browns as we speak. Brissett takes the handoff, fakes the handoff. He's going back, throws the ball downfield. It's wide open. Amari Cooper to the 40-yard line. Did we not call it? Did we
It took
not say that
everything
might
for me not to
happen?
say. It took everything for me not to say something on that one. Like
Wow.
when I watched it happen, I was like, "You just literally what you just said. You just dialed it up, Jeff."
Fake handoff and Cooper. What a route by Amari Cooper, beating the secondary there. Sutton going out to the outside. The entire defense thought that was going to Nick Chubb. Completely fooled them. Bootleg to the right, down the field. Amari Cooper, big play all the way down to the Steelers' 40-yard line. Great play there. 7 receptions, 101 yards, and 1 touchdown for Cooper. Handoff. Chubb bounces to the right side. Chubb missing tackles. Chubb forcing his way down the field to about the 23-yard line of the Pittsburgh Steelers. Nick Chubb with another big gain. There you go. You get the ball to your playmakers there, and that's exactly what this brought. Look at that block by Wyatt Teller. One of the best right guards in football. Manhandled the inside lineman there. Great blocking there by that offensive line. Look at that block. That is how your offensive line, you want to see them operate when it comes to run blocking. Wyatt Teller made a great block there to pretty much spring Chubb on that play. One wide receiver on top.
Jedrick
The
Wills
Hunt
is
going
back
up
on
the
field.
middle.
I just
Jedrick
noticed
Wills is back on the
is-
field.
Yeah, just noticed that.
Good. That's big for the Browns getting their left tackle back out there. So that's a good sign for them as Kareem Hunt picked up 8 yards on that run up the middle. The interior of this offensive line has played so well.
And this is what I was talking about. Back down the scoring range, back in the red zone, get some extra points on the board, and just continue to assert their will, man.
And there's the handoff to Hunt. Hunt, and he's going to power over the first down line. First down, Browns. That's what they needed. They needed one of those big play action passes. Get it to your number 1 wide receiver, and then just ground and pound up the middle of that field, especially when you have that interior offensive line that is right now. That offensive line is the difference in this game. The offensive line of the Cleveland Browns right now are asserting themselves against that Pittsburgh Steelers defensive line. Of course, if T.J. Watt was out there, it'd be a different story. But right now, that Browns offensive line is doing a great job. 3rd down and inches from about the 15-yard line and they're going to run up the middle for a first down. Jacoby Brissett picks up the first down yards. He's just pumped up and fired up. First down, Browns. Good play. Brissett's having a nice game, too. Once again, the offensive line is able, with Harrison Bryant at tight end, to open up the hole, for Jacoby Brissett to get the yard.
I love how you're going to keep on saying that now.
I have to. I mean, it's imprinted in my brain now every time you say something like that. It sounds anywhere controversial.
I apologize.
One wide receiver down below. Handoff. Hunt bounces out, trying to get to the right side, and he picks up at least about 5 yards to about the 4-yard line. Cameron Hayward is screaming right now, probably looking for a flag on the offense, as they get it to 2nd and goal at about the 4-yard line of the Pittsburgh Steelers. I'm going to see why he's screaming. Joe Bitonio, the left guard, bounces out with a key block. What a block there on Tuitt. 1 wide receiver up top, 2 wide receivers down below. Brissett, shotgun, hands it off. Hunt bounces off, left side, Hunt, and he gets stopped. Stopped right in the middle of the field. Devin Bush with the big hit. 3rd down and goal. What a hit by Devin Bush. Standing up Kareem Hunt at the 2-yard line. That's what you want your linebacker to do right there. You stand up that running back right in the middle of the field with some help from the guys behind. 3rd down and goal from the 2-yard line for the Cleveland Browns. Lucky it is his knee didn't buckle under him. 1 wide receiver up top, 2 wide receivers down below. Brissett shotgun, hands it off. Hunt, and he's going to speed stopped at about the 1-yard line. The Pittsburgh Steelers defense holds up, and it is 4th and goal. And the question is now, Browns got to kick the field goal, and it looks like is that what they're going to do? They got to kick the field goal on this one. Get the point. Get the points. And they're going for it. I don't know about this decision. I appreciate the balls by Stefanski to be able to go for this one, but I don't know. 4th down and inches. Heavy formation. Brissett in the huddle. Brissett hands it off. Chubb is going to get into the end zone. Touchdown. Nick Chubb. And the Browns take a 22-14 lead. Hopefully they
I
make
think the
it.
Browns might come out here and go for 2 here, try to make it a 2-possession game.
I
No,
would.
they're not.
I
It's a
would.
2-possession game. Never mind. Never mind. They're up by 9. I'm
I don't
tired.
know. I
It's been
think
a
it'd
long
be a
day.
smart. It's all good, bro. Don't worry. I think it's actually smart. Go for 2. Because then at least you have a touchdown, a field goal lead in case Pittsburgh's able to drive down the field. Now at least you have that open opportunity that Pittsburgh can possibly win this game. And the field goal, the extra point is up, and it is good. And it's 23-14. Browns drive down the field after that big play from Jacoby Brissett to Amari Cooper for about 30-plus yards. And then Nick Chubb pounds it in on 4th down and goal to give the Browns a 23-14 lead. Yes, pause. What'd you guys think about that drive by the Cleveland Browns?
Very impressive. That's all I can say. Very impressive.
I like that play.
That was great. That was a good throw to Cooper.
Yeah, it was a good design call, too.
They gave Kareem Hunt every chance to get in that end zone down there at the goal line. He couldn't quite punch it in, and they had to bring the bruiser back.
That's right.
Back in there. The battering ram.
I actually thought they were going to throw it.
This is the last time I'm picking the Steelers because Trubisky is garbage.
Oh, I picked Cleveland tonight in this game on the pick'ems. Yeah,
That TJ Watt. That TJ Watt injury is killing this team right now because they've had literally no pass rush at all on Brissett. Brissett's pretty much had time to just sit back there and scan the field for his open receiver. There really has not been a consistent pass rush at all from Pittsburgh. So it's a combination of that offensive line just asserting themselves. I mean, Cleveland's offensive line is really good. They are a really good offensive line. And they're pretty much just having their way for that Pittsburgh Steelers defensive line. I mean, the blocking has been tremendous by that Cleveland Browns offensive line.
This game, I thought it would be more boring. It's actually a pretty decent game. It's pretty good.
You've had some of those big plays. I mean, I really like that design play by Cleveland, putting the ball in the hands of your quarterback to go out there and make that play, and he did. It was a good, smart bootleg there, especially when you had the entire defense thinking that they know that ball is going to Nick Chubb. And what you do, you bootleg him to the other side of the field. Amari Cooper streaking wide open on the right side. Throw that ball down the field, give it to your number 1 wide receiver, and let him make a play. Just a great play call there by the Kevin Stefanski there. And it just helps spring that offense even more because when you have that type of balance on offense, all it's going to do is just make it so much easier. It's so much harder for that Pittsburgh Steelers defense to not know what the hell is going on. I love it. I love when an offense has the balls to make plays like that. And it's been the star players that are getting the job done. Cooper's had a good game.
Offensive. I'm sorry, Jeff.
No, Matt, go ahead. I finished my point.
This is a key offensive possession for the Steelers right now coming up, man. So they need to really get the ball downfield, get some points on the board. Even if it is just a field goal, they need to get something. They need to get another score on the board right now on this possession.
Absolutely.
Because
They need to get the offense going.
That Cleveland crowd is rocking, man. It's gonna get ugly if they get off this field, especially if they get a 3-and-out. If Cleveland can force a 3-and-out right now, that place is going to explode.
Oh my God! Look at that schedule. Look at that schedule for Pittsburgh. There's even the
Jets,
Jets are not a
Bills,
tough. Those are tough
Bucks,
games.
Dolphins, and Eagles.
That is a brutal schedule for the Steelers.
They're
That
gonna
is
win one out of
brutal.
their 5. They're gonna win one out of their next 5.
2 wide receivers up top. Trubisky in the huddle. Hands it off. Harris tries to bounce it off, trips over his feet, and he's down at about the line of scrimmage. That is a brutal schedule for the Steelers. They got to get it going. This might be a rough go.
Now, here's my question, right? Let's say the Steelers have a negative record. Okay, let's just go 7-9, for example. Do you keep Mike Tomlin or do you let him go? I would keep him.
Are you kidding me?
You're not firing Mike Tomlin for one bad
Mike
season.
Tomlin's not going anywhere.
You're not firing Mike Tomlin for one bad season.
Mike Tomlin's got a
He's
cushy seat
literally-
in Pittsburgh.
No, yeah, you're not.
Oh,
Mike Tomlin's not getting fired for one bad year.
That was close.
Close pass over the middle, almost caught by Chase Claypool, but good defense there over the middle of the field by the safeties of the Cleveland Browns. Yeah, there's no way that they'd be absolutely out of their minds if they fire Mike Tomlin after one bad season. They'd be nuts if they do that.
Mike Tomlin is practically unfireable at this point with everything he's accomplished with the
Yeah.
Pittsburgh Steelers organization. He's practically at that point where he's going to go on his own terms, whenever that is.
Exactly. He's going to go when he wants to go. And there's Taki on the outside for the Cleveland Browns, rushing on the outside, opposite of Myles Garrett. 2 wide receivers down below, 1 wide receiver up top, and the left tackle moves, and it's going to be a full start on the Cleveland Browns. On the Pittsburgh Steelers. Mr. Dotson. The left tackle moved on the left side, getting a little jittery because Mr. Myles Garrett is over there.
All right, guys. I think I'm gonna hop off. I got 2 streams tomorrow.
All right, bro.
Yep. All right. Take
Have
it
a good
easy,
night,
guys.
Mitch.
Yep.
Take it
Have a
easy,
good
bro.
night.
Have a
Oh
good
wait, this will be my last play. If you want to see
Okay.
this, 3rd and 15.
2 wide receivers up top, 1 wide receiver down below. Trubisky throws the middle of the field. He completely overthrows Pat Fryer.
Okay, give me one more play. That was garbage.
3rd and 15. Oh my! This Pittsburgh Steelers offense is terrible. It is awful. Chase
What was that
Claypool
throw?
looks
What was that?
frustrated as hell.
That throw was
I mean,
so bad.
It's looking like we're going to see Kenny Pickett sooner than later. I mean, I don't know. It is pretty stagnant right now. Mitchell Trubisky can't seem to get anything going in this second half. It's just been bad. It's been brutal.
You know what song I'm thinking of right now? Put me in, coach.
They might as well because Kenny Pickett needs to play. I mean, Trubisky is just not getting the job done. And the offensive line's not good either. That's the crazy part about it is that Pittsburgh has talent. They have talent on that offense. The problem is their offensive line is not good and their quarterback is not good. And that's why this offense is being held back right now because they don't have the guy at center. Put in the rookie. And this is the reason why I said that Pittsburgh is going to be in the last place in that division. Now, of course, Cincinnati is also a horrendous start. But I didn't believe in Trubisky, and I don't believe in that offensive line either. I know about the talent they have all around, but it's just the quarterback position, the offensive line is a detriment right down to that Pittsburgh Steelers team on offense. And especially now with TJ Watt out, it's a big blow to that defense.
Well, that's a huge.
All right, I'm gonna pop off. I'll talk to you all.
Take it easy, Mitch.
All right, man.
Yep. Have a good night.
That was a huge blow to that defense, man. The loss of T.J. Watt, man. I mean, that's just the pass rush. I mean, that man, he probably would have. I mean, how many sacks did he have week 1 before he got injured? He already had a couple in the game, I feel like.
I think he did. I think he had like 2 or 3 sacks in that first game before he ended up hurting his pectoral injury.
Man, he's an absolute animal. He's a game wrecker, man. And you just can't. You can't replace talent like that, man. You just nothing you can do about it. Unfortunately, you lose a player like that. I know it's always about next man up, but it's not many men that can fill those shoes. I mean, T.J. Watt is an absolute baller, man.
And the problem is they have nobody else out there that can get that constant pressure besides a guy like Cam Hayward, So you know that right now the Cleveland Browns are trying to scheme every way to take Hayward out of that game on the defensive side. And there's really nobody else on that defense that they can be a consistent pass rusher when you don't have T.J. Watt out there. I mean, they have no legit threat as a pass rusher on that defense. Remember back in the day, they had Bud Dupree, they had Stephon Tuitt, they had obviously they had Hargrave, I believe, in the middle of that defense. They had multiple guys that could create a pass rush on that defensive line and outside linebacker position. Now with only pretty much Cam Hayward and, of course, T.J. Watt, who's not there anymore, there's no pass rush for that defense. And if you can't get any pass rush, no matter how good your secondary is, they're going to get exposed. Somebody's going to eventually shake loose and get open. So that's the problem right now.
Back there, man. You can only cover for so long back there.
Exactly. You could. There's like a certain amount of time you could have your defense cover these backs, and then eventually it's going to break loose. There's a run right up the middle by Nick Chubb, and he's going to pick up at least about a 2-yard gain at about the 42-yard line of the Cleveland Browns. I don't even know like the old school logo they have there with Cleveland.
Yeah, I don't know nothing about that, but I guess it's better than just putting a brown helmet in the middle of the field, huh?
Yeah, I don't know if you.
Middle of the field,
I don't know if you caught that last dude that had that shirt over there where he's like, "Run the damn ball, Kevin."
Yeah, I saw that. That was cool.
That was good. I love that. He's right. Run the friggin' ball. Now they're going. They're going shotgun, 5 wide here. Brissett throws it middle of the field. Njoku. Oh, what a play by Njoku! Getting at about the 49.5-yard line, using his strength and power there for the first down. Njoku having himself a nice game. Nice play there. 9 catches, 89 yards, 1 touchdown for David Njoku. All their guys right now, all their star players are getting it done for Cleveland, especially this offensive line is making me excited. I love this Cleveland offensive line has played great.
Well, Almighty said he only had 1 sack in that first game, but he was still making plays, making huge plays in that game along the way, forcing him. He probably had to do something to do with a couple of those turnovers. Just absolute game wreckers, man. He was having a big night, a big day.
It's kind of funny. Another guy that we have not heard about in this game this entire time, Minkah Fitzpatrick. Minkah Fitzpatrick has been really quiet in this game.
Oh, somebody made a play that time.
2nd down and 7 right now for the Cleveland Browns on offense. Browns right now trying to tick their clock down. 6:34 right now left in the 4th quarter. 1 wide receiver up top. 1 wide receiver down below. Heavy formation. Handoff. Chubb tackled in the backfield. That looked like Highsmith that made the play. The outside linebacker that's taking over right now for T.J. Watt. Highsmith makes the play. 3rd down. And there's T.J. Watt giving his stamp of approval. Oh, that was Wills. Wills whipped on that play, and he just allowed the defensive lineman Highsmith to just go right in. 3rd down and long. Alex Highsmith, 3 games, 3.5 sacks, 1 forced fumble. 1 wide receiver up top, 2 wide receivers down below. Njoku in line. Brissett takes the snap, throws it downfield. Off the hands of Amari Cooper for a bad drop. 4th down and 12. Oh, man. How do you drop that?
I have no idea, man.
Oh, that could have been a game sealer. Unless it tipped off the cornerback's no, he just dropped it. I thought it might have hit off the cornerback. He just clearly dropped it. Cooper's had drop issues too. We all would love T.J. Watt on the Giants, but we got our own guys that are T.J. Watts and Kayvon Thibodeau and Azeez Ojulari. So I think we're pretty solid. I think we should be okay at the outside linebacker position.
We hope they're T.J. Watts. We don't know quite yet. We hope they are. I mean, Ojulari, we got a good sample size from him last year. Hopefully he can definitely improve upon those numbers. But got to still see what we got in Kayvon. I mean, it looks good at all. I mean, it looks good.
It looks nice on paper. You're right. They got to do it on the field.
We got to still see it. Absolutely. And I think he'll still have a big impact come on getting those guys back in the lineup, man. It's just going to mean a lot. Be a big boost for this defense.
I mean, since we're talking about a little bit, what the hell not, I at this point, I think the one thing that Dallas is going to try to do to us a lot, I think they're going to try to get us with the quick passes over the middle of the field because we have had issues when it comes to our linebacker coverage. And I think Dallas sees that because we have the Giants have had trouble when it comes to covering running backs coming out of the flat in the middle of the field, and especially the tight end position. I would have said a guy like Dalton Schultz would have been one of those guys to worry about in the middle of the field, but the fact he's not playing is obviously a boost to this defense. And I have a feeling, too, that a guy like Michael Gallup, yeah, he's going to be on a pitch count, but Gallup has killed us over the years. And you and I talked about that before. Michael Gallup is a giant killer, and you figure that Adoree Jackson is going to shadow CeeDee Lamb a lot in this game. So it's going to be the rookie Cordell Flott that's going to be going up against a lot Michael Gallup on the outside. So that's going to be a matchup to watch. And I think Dallas is going to try to get that ball out as quick as possible to negate that Giants pass rush. And it's going to be up to those linebackers, the safeties, and I think even a slot cornerback, Darnay Holmes, to be able to step up and play better in coverage. I think that's going to be Dallas's game plan on offense. On defense, they're going to be coming after us too. They're going to just be sending the house, probably like what Wink is going to do for us. I think Dan Quinn is going to do a lot of that against our offensive line because they were not good in pass protection. Yeah, they were not good pass protection last week.
They've seen the tape over the last couple of weeks. Period. Both the first 2 weeks, and they know. They're pretty sure they have a good idea where is the best to attack this offensive line, man. So we gotta hope these guys can step it up, improve upon with the reps they've been getting in practice. And just hope these guys can get it done a little bit better, be a little more cleaner out there, man, and not allow so much pass rush right up the middle, man. That's just killer for a quarterback. So, and Daniel Jones needs all the help he can get, as we all know.
Well, that's where the wide receivers are going to have to show up, and we've been all very vocal about that. Like, these wide receivers have got to show up now. It's enough is enough. And we know who we're talking about when we talk about wide receivers. We're not talking about 3 or 80. We're talking about those other two guys that should be playing a lot better. And I'm not saying their numbers or their names. I refuse to even say their names. I'm not even going to acknowledge them. But back to the game. Trubisky takes a snap, passes it out, short pass. Claypool picks up at least about 6 yards, and it's going to be 2nd down and 4 for the Pittsburgh Steelers, who definitely need to score. They need to get a touchdown here. No choice at all. Clock ticking. 5:20 left in the fourth quarter. Pittsburgh's got to get the ball downfield. 2nd down and 3. They're hurrying it up now. Trubisky, shotgun, takes the snap, looks to his left, throws to his left, and it's going to be caught by Deontay Johnson. No, incomplete. They're going to call it incomplete. It ricocheted off the ground. 3rd down and 3 for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Try to catch him off. That was a terrible pass by Trubisky, by the way. He's wide open. Myles Garrett. Oh, man. Myles Garrett just absolutely threw that offensive lineman to the ground. I think he's starting to finally make his impact on this game. Took him long enough, but he's finally starting to get going.
Yeah, that's what the great players do, man. Don't let nothing stop them.
2 wide receivers up top, 1 wide receiver down below. Claypool shifting in the slot. Trubisky, shotgun, takes the snap. Looks to his left, rolls out, and he's going to get sacked. Sacked on Mitchell Trubisky. The linebacker comes up, number 50, and makes the sack. And it's going to be 4th down. And just like that, a quick 3 and out for the Pittsburgh Steelers offense. Phillips coming up the middle of the field.
And the Cleveland Browns going to come out here and run that 4-minute offense, man. And ain't no, like I was just saying, there's no team built like this team to run this 4-minute offense right now, man. Like they're just going to put their hands in the dirt and just lay down on the Pittsburgh Steelers now at this point.
And they're about to get great field position too.
Feed Nick Chubb. This football.
I have a question for you on this one. Why did that offensive line, I mean, that Phillips literally ran right through the middle of that offensive line. Why would one of those offensive lines at least try to chip him a little bit, knock him off of his pass rush, and they pretty much had to have Najee Harris, who Najee Harris did not do a good job blitz pickup there. But the offensive lineman did not even try to chip a little bit to knock that guy off his pass rush. Pickens looks pissed off on the bench right now.
Yeah, it's going to be 4th and 1 for the Steelers. 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 4th and 1 for the Steelers.
Yeah, Pickens is pissed off right now on the bench.
The rookie.
I mean, I don't understand it. But what the hell do I know? I'm just so.
I'm glad we didn't go. I'm glad we didn't get Trubisky because that would have just been another whole problem. Clearly.
I mean, I don't want to talk about the Giants right now because of the fact, like, if we talk about the quarterback, it's always about the freaking quarterback. So I don't want to hear it. It's not just about the damn quarterback all the time. It's there's other players on that team that play besides the quarterback. Okay, so everything always has to be about Daniel Jones. Just sorry. They were interested in Trubisky, but we're all happy that we did not sign him. But yeah, Cleveland's just pretty much going to run this clock out right now. But yeah, I'm so sick and tired of everybody talking about the quarterback right now. I seriously am. I'm avoiding Twitter as much as possible if I have to. As they're talking about TJ Watt right now. With TJ Watt, 52, 24, and 2. Without TJ Watt, 0 and 5. Points per game, 20.4 points per game allowed. Without him, 25.8 points per game. Sacks, 3.5. With him, 1.6. Without him, obviously, TJ Watt, the dude is a stud. Without him, this defense is completely different.
Cleveland forcing Pittsburgh to burn their timeouts on this drive. Down to one timeout left, down by 9.
Nice tackle there by Cam Hayward, though, on Nick Chubb. The veteran,
Absolutely.
the perennial Hall of Famer, Cam Hayward with that big tackle on the outside. 3rd down and long for the Cleveland Browns right now. Obviously, like Max said, they're going to be burning the hell out of those timeouts as we speak. Just trying to get the ball back. And if Pittsburgh can make the stop here, you know for a fact that they're going to be just absolutely on high gear, just trying to get that ball down the field. I appreciate a guy like Cam Hayward. That dude is a stud, defensive lineman. 5-time Pro Bowl selection, 3-time All-Pro. Looks like they're spreading it. Chubb in the backfield, 3 wide receivers down below, 1 wide receiver up top. Brissett in the shotgun. Brissett takes the snap, steps back, and he's going to get sacked. Sacked over there. And there's Highsmith with the sack.
Well, one thing that does is keep that clock running. Pittsburgh trying to hang on to that last time out. So
looks like Brissett's limping a little bit too. It's clear where the weak link is on that Cleveland Browns. I mean, it's clear what the weak link is right now in that Cleveland Browns offense. It's Jedrick Wills. I mean, he's getting beat so easily on some of these spin moves. Almighty Finesse, do you want Patrick Mahomes too? We could put him on the bench as our backup quarterback. Hell, let's just get Devontae Adams, see if maybe the Raiders want to trade for him. We could use him, actually. Maybe we can get, Jamar Chase. We can get, maybe we can get Deontay Johnson. We can get Amari Cooper. Let's get everybody on our team. But, hey, I mean, T.Y. Hilton could be. And at this point, if Darius Slayton is going to be dressed and you're not going to play him, why the hell is he on this team?
I have no idea.
Why is he on this team if you're going to dress him and you don't even play him? I don't understand that. That's the one thing that I did not understand. I know we're 2-0. I know we should not be complaining, but that just confused me a little bit. It's like the wide receiver position is just absolutely just confusing the hell out of me. I don't understand what's going on. We all want to. I'd like to see Darius Slayton play too. He brings another element to this offense. Trubisky throws the ball down the field, and it is caught on the sideline. Deontay Johnson for a first down. That's what you need to do.
Ooh.
Get that ball out quickly. 3 minutes and 8 seconds left for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Good throw there by Trubisky. Good catch there by Deontay Johnson too. Toe tap in the sidelines. 11 personnel for the Pittsburgh Steelers. 3 wide receivers on the field. Trubisky, shotgun. Looks to his right. Throws the ball down the field. What a catch over the middle of the field. And there he is. The tight end, Pat Freiermuth. Over the middle of the field. Gets his first catch of the game. Great catch there by the tight end, Pat Freiermuth. And they're going with a 4 wide receiver set here. Trubisky takes the snap. Throws the ball in the middle of the field. and it is caught by Fryermuth over the middle of the field
Oh,
again
boy.
by the Pittsburgh Steelers. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in the game.
Oh, buckle up. for this one.
Trubisky takes the shotgun snap, looks to his left, throws down the field to his right. Trubisky, and it is intercepted! Intercepted by the Cleveland Browns. Emerson in the right side. He was going for Pickens, and it's picked up by Emerson. Was that tipped? Yeah, it looked like he was tipped. Good concentration, though, by Emerson. Good concentration by the cornerback. It was tipped, and he actually kept his feet. Was he in bounds? Was that foot in bounds? Nope. Nope, that's out of bounds. It's going to come back. That's good. That's good. That's got to come back. They got to challenge that because his foot was out of bounds. And that's what they called it. Out of bounds, 2nd down and 10. Pittsburgh Steelers get away with one there. Trubisky, shotgun, throws it, right side, catch, Pickens, breaks the tackle. No, he gets tackled right there. Good tackle.
Are they going to put them on a 1 yard line right now?
2 minutes and 8 seconds left. Trubisky trying to get a play off before the 2-minute warning. Takes the snap, looks to his left, throws to his left. Oh, incomplete. And it's going to be a flag on Denzel Ward at about the 1 yard line. He was covering Deontay Johnson on that play. He's smiling. I don't know why he is. He has committed a bad penalty there. But flag on Denzel Ward has not been having a good game at all so far. And it's going to get down to the 1 yard line with 1:57 left in the game. Unless are they going to call a flag on this one? It's got to be. Oh man, illegal shift on the offense.
Okay.
So it's a legal shift on the offense, pass interference on the defense, and it's going to be 3rd down again. Wow.
Offsetting penalties.
Wow. And Mike Tomlin is not happy. That was a gift given to you. That was a gift on offense. I think it was Deontay Johnson that did the illegal shift too. That was a gift given to you, and you illegal shift. Are you kidding me? And this is the game I can't wait to see on Sunday. I cannot wait for Buffalo versus Miami. That game is going to be exciting. And then Tampa Bay, Green Bay as the afternoon game, that game is going to be good too. Even though like every single wide receiver in that game for both teams are banged up. And there it is, Jimmy G back behind center, and his San Francisco 49ers taking on the Denver Broncos. And then our guys, Saquon Barkley and the New York Giants against Michael Parsons and the Dallas Cowboys. Monday Night Football, NFC East matchup.
Let's go.
Let's go.
White out, baby.
Oh, I can't wait. I'm going to throw my white jersey on for that game, too. I'm going to get my Steve Smith white jersey for that game on Monday night. I got to. I love the fact they got the white out going for this game. And can that bum-ass 6'4" wide receiver actually do something in this game? Can he do something? Can that bum actually do something?
Oh, man, he needs to. We need to see something. If this week couldn't light a fire under his ass, nothing can, Jeff.
No, I agree. If he can't do anything in this game, it's game, set, match. Trubisky in the shotgun. 3rd down and 6. Takes the snap. Looks to his left. Rolls out to his right. Throws it. And it is incomplete. Good defense there by the defense. 4th down and 6 with 1:51 to go in the game. Good defense there by Phillips, dropping back in coverage to knock that ball away from Fryermuth. Trying to hit the tight end over there with the short pass, but good defense there by the linebacker. I'm sorry. That was Phillips. I thought it might have been Newsome that made the play. And they're going for the field goal. Interesting. Might as well get the points. 39-yard field goal there.
They need 2 scores, so.
That's true.
Oh, my God.
And there's a flag on the play. What the hell happened?
You have got to be kidding me.
Did he just jump off sides? Did the Browns seriously just jump off sides?
There's too many men on the field.
Oh my God. Oh my God. What are you doing? What are you doing? Now I think they might have to go for it. I know you want to go for the points, but you might have to go for it on this one if you're Pittsburgh. God trust you have Najee Harris in the backfield and you got a good set of wide receivers. I might go for it. I don't know about you, Mac, but I think they should go for it on this one now that it's a shorter field to play.
I mean, they're down 9. They still need the 2 scores regardless.
It's easier to get that touchdown than that field goal. I mean, it's harder to get the touchdown than the field goal. My bad. I think it's I think it'd be better off if they go for it.
The thing is, you go for it now. You're taking more time off the clock. Where right now the clock is stopped. You kick your field goal, you get your points, and you still, I guess, you have to go for an onside kick, try to get the ball back. But
yeah. They're gonna have to go for an onside kick regardless because of the fact that they only have one timeout left. There's only a minute 51. So yeah, they're going for the field goal.
Whereas right now, if you try to go for it and then you're just keeping the drive alive, now you're just taking more time off the clock in the present moment. Where now you have the ability to score points on the board right now in this moment. A little bit better chance anyway.
No, you're right. As Boswell kicks it true blue right down the middle. Yes, I said true blue. Right down the middle, 23-17, Cleveland Browns, and we're going to be getting that onside kick. Mike Tomlin, every time I see Mike Tomlin, he always looks like he just wants to go out there and hit somebody. Every time I see Mike Tomlin, he always looks like he wants to go out on that field and hit somebody on that field. He's got that stoic look on his face, never comes off that expression. I love this head coach. If Brian Dable was not our head coach, I want Mike Tomlin as my head coach. I love this dude as a head coach. He's just
pretty sure we established we're not getting Mike. We're not going to be getting Mike Tomlin. I don't think that's.
No,
I don't know.
Well, if Brian Dable,
he's a Steeler. He'll be the coach of the Steelers until he pretty much doesn't want to be anymore.
Yeah, and I think we already got a good coach in them anyway with Brian Dable.
It's looking good so far in his early part of his tenure. It's looking pretty damn good. I mean, he's bringing a different energy back to this team, and it's a good energy. So
absolutely, and it's these teams fighting for him too. They're fighting every single game so far, and I think that's the reason why we won. I think it's because of the fact that this team is clearly not as talented as some people think, but I think because this team's got a lot of heart and they're playing really hard. And they're getting some of these lucky breaks that normally we would not be getting in previous seasons. So, and they're getting ready for an onside kick. 13%, 49% in 2020, 16% last year. So last year, 2020 was actually a pretty high percentage in terms of onside kick recoveries by the team kicking the ball. And here we go. Here's the onside kick. And it is, and it's out of bounds, but there's a flag on the play. Oh, man, they had it. They had it. But did it not go the amount of yards it needed to?
Let me see, I couldn't tell. I don't know what the penalty is. Referees are huddled up.
Yeah, unless it didn't go the amount of yardage it needed to. I don't know what the flag is. The Zebras are all huddled up right now. We're trying to find out what the exact penalty is. What the?
Offside.
Looks. Yeah. The wide receiver down below. He jumped off too early. It's on the Steelers. He went too early on that one. 21.
It was George Pickens.
It was Pickens? Oh.
Yeah, it was Pickens.
Oh, my God. He's not. I didn't even see him. I saw 21 jump off a little bit too early. Tomlin is not happy. That rookie's probably going to be running some laps later this week.
He ain't never happy with a 2-game losing streak.
No,
So,
Mike Tomlin and 2-game losing streaks. You don't really hear that sentence together anytime soon, like in years. When was the last time the Steelers actually had a losing streak? Come to think of it.
I mean, they struggled a little bit along the way last year a little bit. I don't know if they lost 2 games in a row at any point in the season, though. I can't remember.
I'm sure they did because their offense was not that great because Roethlisberger
And then
clearly
that
didn't have
other year
anything left.
When Roethlisberger was hurt,
Mm.
their offense struggled that year too when they kept rotating all those bad quarterbacks, Rudolph and whoever else they were playing.
Yeah, it's like Rudolph and what was the name? Dobbs or something? Dobbs, I think, was their quarterback at the time. They were rotating about 4 or 5 guys that year. We're just about to wind it down. Cleveland Browns should pick up the win here. Cleveland Browns should pick up the win in this game against the Pittsburgh Steelers. 2nd down and 7 right now. The Steelers just, I think, burned their last time out of the game. 1:40 left in the game. I would just be running heavy formation the entire time.
22 carries, 113 yards, and a touchdown on the night. Another fantastic performance by Nick Chubb.
And he just runs right up the middle for another 7 or 8 yards. 3rd down and 1. Clock's ticking as we speak. Just one more run, and that should be it. We're all hyped for Monday, man. We're all hyped up for Monday. Anytime we play against them damn Cowboys, we're always hyped up, and we owe them an ass whipping. We owe that team an ass whipping, and we had to go out there and we got to whip their ass. So that's hopefully what we're going to be able to do when Monday comes around. But 3rd down and 1. 1 minute left in the game. Brissett in the huddle. 1 wide receiver down below. Chubb in the backfield. And it looks like they actually took the delay of game on that. No, they called a timeout. I don't know why, but
ran the clock down, call a timeout, come out here, try to pick up this 1st down. That's it. That will be the game.
I'm surprised they burned the timeout though. I thought they would just run it up the middle and get that 1st down, and that's it. They would just take that clock down to 0. But the game, it's pretty much a formality. Third down and 1. 54 seconds left. 1 wide receiver down below. Chubb in the backfield. Brissett in the huddle. Shotgun. Heights it off. And he's going to be... Did he get the 1st down? Did Chubb get the 1st down?
Looks like they're going to measure.
That's close. It's close. He might be short. Clock's continuing to tick, though. 36 seconds left. Zebra's about to get them sticks out to figure out if this is a 1st down or not. I don't know. That line of scrimmage, we all know that line of scrimmage is not accurate from where it is normally. If anything, he might be inches short.
Oh, my God. That's the game. That is going to be the game. All they got to do is come out and take a knee.
And yep, there you go. 1st down, Cleveland Browns by the inch of the football. And now the Cleveland Browns will pick up the victory, and they will go to 2-1.
Wait a minute. Now we're going to get a review. Looking at it upstairs now. Gonna look at the spot.
Oh, they're saying the spot wasn't right?
Well, they're going to check the spot. No, it's getting reviewed. The play's under review. You know, under the 2-minute warning, that gets the reviews come from up top in the booth. Taking a look.
You agree with this comment, Mac? Nathaniel Hackett, a great head coach of the Denver Broncos.
I told you he'd have been fired after week 1 after that nonsense week 1, but I don't know. I can't.
I mean, they did pick up a win the last week, so I mean, they were able to rebound against Houston, but I mean,
it wasn't exactly impressive. What I call impressive.
No, it was anything but impressive that game. They literally had to struggle to beat
They
a
did
Houston
everything they
team.
could. Yeah, to get that game away. I tell you that. Just lucky
And
Houston
Houston's a
wasn't.
good they got a good young team, but I mean, let's just be real. I mean, Houston's not a world beater or anything in the AFC, so I mean, they should have not struggled as much as they did. And Hackett, Russell Wilson has not been that great so far this year. Yeah, his wide receivers have all been dropping like flies too, but at the same time, Russell Wilson's not had a good start to his career in Denver. He's not been that great.
Yeah, it's just not looking like his regular self
No.
these first couple of games, man. It has been weird, look strange in times.
Maybe he misses that. Maybe he misses guys like Tyler Lockett and DK Metcalf, who we had great chemistry with, and also a head coach and Pete Carroll, who actually knew what the hell he was doing on offense.
You just said it. The only chemistry he's had a chance to build is in practice, and in practice, you're just a quarterback that's sitting back and throwing passes, and you're not getting touched. You're not truly getting rushed. You know what I mean? And so, like I said, preseason, man, you got to play these guys in the preseason.
They do, and you wonder why teams don't follow that format. They're always too worried about these guys getting hurt. You can get hurt anytime and during any game. You got to get your guys out there and get them reps. You got to get these guys out there to start building chemistry. You can't put them out there, and you can't just leave them on the sidelines. They get no reps because practice is practice. You don't give a damn what somebody does in practice. They got to go out there and get it done in game situations because it's a different story when you're going against your own guys who they know what these people are going to be doing. When it comes to different teams, you have no idea. You might see it on film, you might have an idea, but you never know.
Absolutely. What is going? This review is taking forever.
Come on, just get the damn review already. Let's go.
You're going to overturn it some kind of way? You're going to push the ball back? I mean, it was really close, but I feel like Chubb did fight hard, and I don't see how they can overturn this.
Yeah, it just might be too. There's not enough evidence to overturn this one.
Oh my God! What the hell?
They overturned it. They overturned it.
Wow!
Just by reaction, they overturned it. I mean, it gives Pittsburgh some life.
Down, but I didn't hear whatever explanation he just gave.
They said he was short of the line to gain, and they're going to put the clock at 50 seconds. So there's 50 seconds left on the clock. It's going to be 4th down and inches. Do you go for it? Do you go for it here? Or do you just punt it away?
It's only inches. You feel confident you're going to pick that up, and you get this game over with.
Either that.
I feel like because at this point, what's the point of punting it to him, and then something crazy happens? You know,
it's true. But if you don't get it here, then Pittsburgh has the ball in position to get a touchdown.
Yeah, but they got Mitchell Trubisky out.
That's true. You know, that's a good point. That's exactly what they're doing. They're going to run the ball right now and take their chance. 4th down and inches. 1 wide receiver down below. 12 personnel. Chubb in the backfield. Brissett in the huddle. Heavy formation on the right side. Now they're shifting over to the left. And they're trying to draw them off sides.
They run the clock down.
Yeah.
They ran the clock down as far as they could and called a timeout. And now they'll punt it away.
That's not a bad decision too. Run that clock down. 14 seconds left. They're literally gonna have to bomb it like once or twice to even do anything. You have Nick Chubb as your running back. Might as well go for it. Yeah, but almighty, if they don't get it, then what? I know it's Mitchell Trubisky, but their wide receiver core are good. If he can even throw the ball down the field, which we know we don't have faith he could, but still, I mean, you just pretty much took off a whole lot of that clock. There's 15 seconds left, and there's going to be more clock that's going to be killed off when they punt it. So, I mean, that actually was the right decision. That was the right decision there by Pittsburgh.
And it was a great punt. And it was a great punt.
This is the dude that took over for our punter, Gillen. So
And
that's the
gonna do it,
50-yard line.
folks. That
There it
will end
is.
up doing it because
Oh man, yeah, what a punt! Right inside the 1-yard line. I'm sorry, the 4-yard line. What a punt! What a punt! Yeah, that's got to be it. They're gonna have to literally do the. They're gonna have to. So the only thing they can do is lateral it, like 50,000 laterals all over the place. So
that's what they're gonna probably try. But
yeah, this is.
yeah, no.
I mean, you better have good blocking. You better have the good blocking on this play because there's no way this should be anything like this.
Wow, and that's a freaking touchdown.
Well, I don't know what just happened, but I'm about to see. Trubinsky lines it up, throws it, and there's a catch. Tosses it back again. And he's going to be tackled for a touchdown by the Cleveland Browns to end the game. And there it is. The guy that's been getting picked on all game, Denzel Ward, gets the touchdown to end the game as the Cleveland Browns will win this 30-17 as Mike Tomlin looks pissed off going to the sidelines. Oh, we got a smile. We actually got a smile there by Tomlin. And who was it? Myles Garrett that made the tackle.
Well, yeah, those little lateral plays very rarely ever work, so didn't necessarily expect a last-second touchdown, but hey, that's how it goes.
No doubt about it. They're actually going to kick the extra point, or they're just going to say screw it?
Nah, it's final 29-17. There's no need for the extra point, so no need to kick it.
I didn't know if it was a rule or something where they had to get the extra point off. I know sometimes they had to do that where it's like even if the game is over, you still have to kick that extra point or something. But yeah,
I think only if it was a situation where the Steelers needed it either for the win or the tie. You know what I mean? I mean, the Browns needed it for the win or the tie, but it's a situation that just all it was going to do was give you an extra point.
No doubt about it, bro. But before we close this out, Mac, you got any final thoughts about this game and some of the maybe the next week Thursday game, the Cincinnati Bengals versus the Miami Dolphins?
Well, I mean, this game here, started off first half was pretty good game, pretty fun, and then all of a sudden the Cleveland Browns just came out in the second half and kind of, they asserted themselves in a big way, get that ground game going heavy with Nick Chubb. Kareem Hunt coming in to spell him. Like I said, that to me, that's barely even fair. When Nick Chubb gets a break, now you got to deal with Kareem Hunt. So this is a tough. This could be a tough offense. And imagine if they had Deshaun Watson out there already. Not that Brissett's not playing well, but imagine if they had Deshaun Watson out there in this offense already. This could be a very dangerous football team. This Cleveland Browns team, and right now, Brissett's keeping them competitive. I mean, they lost an ugly game last week, but they rebounded nicely this week against a division rival, against their biggest rival. So that's always fun when you get to beat up on a team you hate the most. And as far as next week going to Miami Dolphins, Cincinnati Bengals. Right now, as you see what the Bengals been looking like and the Dolphins have been looking like the first couple of weeks, doesn't look like that game has quite the luster that it might have had when the schedule first was initially released, but at the same time, it could still be a fun game. I still believe in the talent on that Cincinnati Bengals team and Joe Burrow with Jamar Chase, Tyler Boyd, and T. Higgins, as well as Joe Mixon coming out of that backfield. So that team can get hot, man, as long as they can get things clicking the right way. I wouldn't be surprised if they got hot, start turning it on, too, and putting up some of these big, crazy numbers offensive Sundays like you see in some of these other teams that, like their opponent, the Miami Dolphins, been putting up just big, crazy offense, man. Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle, they're just making plays all over the place, man. And it's like they're going their way, and you still can't stop it right now. So hats off to the Miami Dolphins offense. That should be a fun game, but right now, next week, and but we'll look forward to seeing it. Hopefully I ain't got to work Thursday night. Check it out.
Hopefully not, bro. You should. I mean, Are you gonna have to work on? You're not work. Are you working on Monday?
Oh, not this Monday. No,
I was
took
gonna
off
say
from
like, I was gonna like, there's no way in hell you're gonna be working on Monday night for Giants
Oh
Cowboys.
no,
There's no way in
I
hell
took
you're gonna
off.
let that happen. But
Not at all.
yeah, in terms of this game tonight, I thought the running game for Cleveland was very good, but I actually would say like the passing game was actually surprisingly solid. I mean, Amari Cooper and Njoku both had big games. I mean, both of them had close to over 100 yards receiving. Both of them had a touchdown in this game. I thought that was one of the key plays for this offense is they were able to get the ball down the field, get it to their two primary playmakers on the outside, and then when they were able to, they went right back to that power formation and just ran that ball right at the Pittsburgh Steelers, right down the throat, north and south, and they were able to get those grinded out yards. Nick Chubb, again, a big game, including a couple of touchdowns. Kareem Hunt played well today. Cleveland Browns just played a total game. The defense, though, they do need to work a little bit on that defense. They did spring a little bit of leaks. Denzel Ward, he's got to shapen up. He made some bad plays out there. He was getting burnt on his coverage on the outside, as well as the fact that he was committing some penalties. You expect better from him. Myles Garrett had a little bit of an off game. He did start applying some pressure towards the end of that, but they do need to start getting that pass rush going. The defense does need to play a little bit better against a guy like Mitchell Trubisky, but you can work on that. And they are 2-1 right now, as this team is pretty much just going to try to stay afloat. Their job right now is to stay afloat until their franchise quarterback comes back from suspension, and that's not until December. So it's the question of can they hang on. In terms of next week's game with the Dolphins and the Bengals, it's all on that Bengals offensive line. To me, that is the key of the game. That Bengals offensive line has got to start performing better. You put all that money in the offseason to bring in guys like Alex Kappa, to bring in guys like Lyle Collins. Do you expect it to go in there and upgrade that offensive line? And right now, their offensive line looks worse than it did last year. You need to be able to get an offensive line to protect your franchise quarterback, and so we can get that ball out to his playmakers. We all know how damn good they are, but it doesn't matter how many playmakers you got if your quarterback is sitting on his ass the entire time because his offensive line can't protect. So they need to make sure that offensive line starts stepping up their game. And in terms of the defense for the Bengals, they got to try to get to Tua. Put their hands up because Tua's not a big quarterback. He's about 6 foot. Get your hands up, knock down some of those passes, or try to blind his vision in terms of where he could see in the lanes for his wide receivers. Because if he can get that ball quick enough, we know how good Jalen Waddle and Tyreek Hill are. And Mike Gesicki's had a pretty good start to his season, too, at tight end. So you need to get your hands up. You need to try to knock those passes down and make it difficult for Tua Tagovailoa to get into his offense going forward. So do you have any other closing remarks before we shut this down, Mac?
I really don't, man. I just enjoy a good way to kick off week 3 of the 2022 season. And everybody enjoy Sunday football, man. And definitely tune in Monday night for the New York Football Giants hosting the Dallas Cowboys on Monday Night Football, baby.
No doubt about it, man. Should be an awesome weekend of football. Got some great matchups coming up on Sunday. Mac and I, we just sit there and actually enjoy our football Sunday. We don't got to stress. We don't got to get upset. We don't got to get mad. We don't got to get happy. We don't have to worry about all that stuff until the next night when we got Monday Night Football. Dallas Cowboys coming to our house at MetLife. Yes, the 2-0. Yes, can say it again. 2-0. New York
2-0.
Football Giants with Kayvon Thibodeau and Azeez Ojulari coming on the way. Cooper Rush, have a fun time going up against that pass rush. But for Mac, the Giants fan, this is NYG, Jeffy T, 85. Everybody have a fantastic rest of your Thursday night, and we are out.